You're just too powerful. That's why, man.
Anywho, Lucas, what's it called? It has been the last 8 hours and the party has not seen you. What have you been up to when you snuck away from the destroyed stage?
I've actually just been breaking in our new toilet at the manor. I think the IBS flared up again. It's just been a rough few hours.
I mean, you don't have to go with the shitting yourself explanation, but I'm willing to accept it.
Yeah,
Anywho,
I think it's funny, so.
alright, cool. You have absolutely like destroyed the toilet at your new manor, and you realize the party's currently not at the manor, which seems very odd. So you
Mm.
presumably you exit the manor, uh, admiring the fact that there's literally no furniture anywhere except in the kitchen anymore, and you will find the party outside back at Greyhounds. Currently, the first
Oh,
person you see is TK. He walks in the front door of Greyhounds. He is completely covered in dirt. It looks like you see some dried blood around his helmet. He looks like he has not slept all night. Inside, you are going to see Duke, Helen, and Hansel, along with a woman you probably won't recognize. She looks to be in her early 20s. She's dressed completely in blue. And you got the description last session.
yes.
Your character's
Oh,
never directly met Emily, so you probably won't recognize her immediately on first glance.
sweet. Oh, we got a new addition to the party. Maybe keep growing in numbers.
What do you guys?
Oh yeah, she'll be helping us out for some time.
All right. I nod at this newcomer and say, Luciano, pleased to meet you.
She extends a hand towards you and says, "A pleasure to meet you as well, Luciano." And she just matches eyes at you and says, "Oh no."
What?
She's just staring at your eyes, at your
Oh
red
yeah.
berries.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. You want to hear my entrance theme? And John Cena starts playing, and I back out of the bar, and I do like a sweet roll into the bar.
The mysterious woman looks at Helen and says, "You didn't tell me that one of you had." Oh God, that's how she's been tracking you.
Okay, yeah, I
We tried to
thought
tell
those
him
things were
not
bad.
to get it, but
I knew they were
He
bad,
had
but I
them
didn't know
before
it
we
was
met him.
that bad.
No, the red
Are
bear.
you telling me
This is
that these are cursed?
no, they're not
Yes.
cursed. They're efficient. We're rolling out a new what's it called? A new software update in like 3 weeks. That's the problem. They're
Yeah.
too attractive.
To what we said when you installed them, that they'd be able to see us through them. Remember that?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, I've had these for like a year? Question
Oh
mark.
shit, I forgot. You didn't get them installed. You came in with them.
Oh, you got like
Yeah.
you got like the red berry minis.
I mean, I got in on this early. I bought some stocks. I'm just waiting to cash in.
Oh my goodness, that you got there before we turned it to like the color displays. Were they like you got like the black and white ones?
Hell yeah! At least it plays music. That's all I really use it for these days.
I mean, yes, but it has so many new features. You should be getting the modern ones where the new ones where we have the 8K pics. Okay, I'm done making Apple jokes. Okay. She says, "No, that's how she's been tracking them. That's how I've been tracking you." No, I'm not me. Sorry, it's really hard to talk about people when they have the same name as me.
Wait, what's your name?
My name's Emily Dawnblade. Please don't kill me.
Uh, and already on the dagger, I look at the party. Were we gonna gut this woman?
No, this
Not
is
this one.
oh, this is a different Emily.
Yes,
There's
there's
like
other
multiple
Luciano.
versions.
There's
The
other
one we
Lucianos in
like.
other worlds. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Are
no.
you
It's you,
familiar with
kid.
the concept of parallel universes? As the Super Mario music starts to begin to play.
In a sense, yeah.
Well, I'm not the only Emily Dawnblade running around Eberron right now. There's the original, who's down in Sharn. There's another one who's been following you around this whole time. And now we have a third one in the form of a dragon. She's been calling herself Pharasma right now, and she's the one who originally dispatched me to this town.
Oh, was that the horrific creature that threatened us
I mean, I don't think of
previously.
myself as a horrific creature, but
Oh, so wait, you're the dragon that told us that we would die if we don't bring you ancient tomes in 7 days?
no, she's my employer, former employer.
And also, she said 2 weeks.
She
Oh,
threatened to burn
okay.
down the whole town. Sounds like her.
We should
Ceremony.
killing dragon.
You
Yeah,
can't
so you're
kill a
gonna help us
dragon.
kill this dragon?
She's
You mean
saying it's
dumb kobold?
stupid kobold.
I mean,
Well,
I'm not
okay.
going to stop you, but you seem rather attached to this town. I'm sorry if I do not share your enthusiasm.
Interesting.
Yes.
Well, what about that? Well, I don't think it's like decaying flesh, but the ripping skin and the bits of
I mean,
electronics.
she wasn't like that when we summoned her, if that's what you're asking. She was very much alive when we summoned her to help here.
Yeah, it's gonna ask about that because that seems kind of like a good place to, she pulls out a dagger and goes and like does a jabbing motion.
She was a perfectly alive green dragon when we summoned her.
She is black.
Well, she wasn't when we summoned her.
Interesting.
Maybe like, you know, uh, when you're in a dimension you're not from, it kind of takes a toll on your body, and like almost like your atoms aren't too jazzed to be here.
Are you telling me I'm
Yeah,
going
it
to
was an
turn
atom.
black?
Who's Adam?
Yeah, also, what the
Nice.
hell's an atom?
Oh, sorry. Did we not know what atoms are? I really want to make the Spider-Man reference.
Hey, Middle Ages if cyberpunk. That's what everyone is.
Okay. It's
Anywho,
almost like our materials aren't too jazzed to be being in this place, you know?
hello spyware. My name is Emily Dawnblade. Can I get your name? She says to
Uh,
Luciano.
my name, Luciano Lachance. Pleased to meet you. So if this is some of the spying on us, can you get it out of my head and give me a normal eye back, or get me off the grid somehow?
Presumably, I have to go in there. I have my tools. I might even be able to improve your sight.
That would be so sick. Because like really, I do love the music capability. It's really why I have
I
them. I
know.
thought that it was gonna be some like cool sneaky assassination contract type thing, but I just like giving myself entrance music, playing a jovial tune at opportune moments.
I know. Aren't they such a useful piece of technology?
Taking picture of epic documents.
Oh yeah, we have so much knowledge stored in my brain eye right now. It's crazy. So yeah, I would love it if I could still have this without any of the spying effects. It's being able to be spied on isn't exactly good for my business.
If you'll let me work on them, I will try my best.
Can't even commit tax evasion.
Can I? I'm sure this has been done already, but can I just rip a quick sense motive on her, see if
That
she's like
sounds
on the
like a
level?
great idea to roll on the wizard before she
Yeah.
experiments.
Nobody's done that, by the way, just so
Yeah.
you know.
Nobody's done that.
We've threatened the shit out of her, but we haven't done that.
It's only an 11.
11. She's not sure what she's thinking, and I mean, you trust her. She's got trustworthy body language, but she's also from a different reality, so she might have different subtle clues.
Mm. Okay. Listen, I'm happy to let you experiment on me, or I guess, but as long as my friends can be present, to dish out righteous justice should you do anything sneaky. Does that seem
I have
fair?
no intention of sabotaging your ability to see.
All right. Okay. Well, we can do that whenever. We can do that now, or I don't know. I kind of just walked in here. I don't know what you guys have been up to.
Do you have a clean room somewhere?
We have a whole house now. We could probably sterilize something.
That sounds like something great to do, unless you have something more pressing.
Other than trying to figure out. I guess not. No.
Cool.
Well,
Of course.
the
yeah,
Baroness is calling people.
Oh, that's true. While you do that, how about half of us meet the Baroness?
Where is
Seems
do
fair.
we need to go?
Seems fair. I do like speaking with the Baroness. I feel like every time I talk to her, I get so much good stuff. I think
Well,
she has. I think she's got a thing
I-
for me, honestly.
I don't think.
I-
I think you can just do that at any time.
Yeah. Okay. Fair
Hey,
enough.
Lucario, weren't you trying to seduce the Shadow Lady? Yeah, I'm not sure where she is,
But
but
she has
you know.
name, Helen. Her name is
Uh-oh.
Demafu.
Is she in the
It's
room with us?
rude.
Maffle has never.
As she says that out loud.
You look around. Maffle's currently nowhere to be seen.
Okay.
All
You
right.
know,
Maffle! Maffle!
Maffle's a bit of a cutie, but she's also a demon. I think I just want to have a demon friend, honestly.
Aw.
What was that with the flirting a few days, like a couple days ago?
Well, I mean, flirting is just fun.
Yeah, he's young.
She throws her hands in the air. Man, am I right? Right there, Emily. Getting nudges her.
She shrugs and what's it called? It's called orders a thing of whiskey from Grey Hands.
Yeah, okay, I'll wink at Emily then.
You see her cast Mage Hand and presumably slap the air in front of you.
Oh, all right, I can respect that.
Anywho, do you want me to fix your eyes or not?
Yeah, let's head back to the mansion, but I will suggest that if you need to use a bathroom, do so here. We need to aerate the manors,
The fuck
the
did you
facilities.
The fuck did you do to Hunkley?
I don't know what I ate in the past couple of days, but it has been messing me up. I'm lucky I got through that fight without just shitting everywhere.
Looks
Hold
at
on.
you, eyes wide.
Will this help? Luke pulls out the healer's kit.
Probably about 3 seconds, yeah.
I think he needs a laxative.
Oh no, I certainly do not need a laxative.
I think
If
there's
you-
one
if
in
you have
here.
The
Let me.
opposite. I just need some
Here you
fiber in
go.
my diet.
Here you go. There's their laxative.
Thank you. Well, okay. Well, I'll eat
It's
this.
an
if I-
enema.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll clean me right up.
Anywho, so what do you guys do?
The only thing that dilates is my goddamn.
Who's going?
Let's go to the Baroness.
Who's going to see the Baroness?
Would she need help with Luciano?
I mean, are you gonna leave her unsupervised tinkering with your friend's eyes?
I mean,
would like
Helen
to
could be
watch
there.
watching.
Helen could be there since Kushko, can help out.
All right, so
Yeah, that's a good idea.
so Helen.
We also got to think about who's gonna be talking to the Baroness.
So you're sending Duke, TK, and Hansel to the Baroness. Is that a good idea?
Oh,
That's what I'm
no.
saying.
Hansel's been chill with the Baroness.
I don't know. Okay, no offense, Hansel. I think you should. Make sure you got good eyes. You should watch Emily do her thing.
Do you have a
Uh,
good heal check?
Yeah, I mean, it's-
watching Epic Artifice.
yeah, knowledge. Get more knowledge. Yeah.
I noticed what she was doing, but Hansel best wanting knowledge.
Yeah, confused look goes over her face. Goes, huh? If it works.
Duke nods at TK.
All right, I
Okay.
will see you soon.
Alright,
Yep.
so who exactly you said it? So it's just TK and Duke? You're saying to go speak to the Baroness?
Helen, I think you should go with us, and Hansel stays with them.
The Baroness doesn't really like me.
Oh, shit.
so-
Yeah, you can grab
Okay.
August. He said he's coming, so I imagine by the time we get to that, he might be here, and it can be
Duke just
DK Duke
just
August.
Duke just starts dragging August's unconscious body.
He's unconscious. I love that.
He's just having a cat nap.
Sure, let's go.
Dooku carry August over his shoulder as he's sleeping. He hold him like a baby.
I give him a secret scratch behind his ears.
Alright, you guys are gonna have to explain this to August when he gets here. But alright, cool. Hold on, I am currently just looking up a particular item right now, if you will let me tag through this page.
All good?
Good. Okay.
Look up the name of something, and I forget what it's called, so I have to page this 300-page document.
Oh, boys, ask the Baroness for more diamonds because we saved the town again.
Haven't saved it quite yet, unfortunately.
I
I mean,
mean,
the town is still
Louise,
in trouble.
she already giving us the house. More diamonds on top of house. Is that
She did
too
give us a
ambitious?
mention.
Okay, that might be a little bit greedy. You're right. I can't help myself.
Yeesh.
Yeah, if we start looking greedy, I can't promise the members of the Silver Flame will have my back after that point.
Okay. You know, old habits die hard. Although I think I am just gonna separate myself from this group for a second and walk up to Duke and TK and be like, so what's your guys' read on Emily? I kind of just met her. I thought we were looking to kill this woman. Like, can you
This
fill
is a
me in?
It seems
There's
like due to some magic issues, she had summoned more of herself from planes beyond her own.
think
This
of like
Emily
this.
seems to
There's
sympathize with us.
So this is the good cop in the good cop bad cop scenario.
Sure. Well, I stopped being good cop after I heard what she was saying, or bad cop. I did tell her I would pierce her heart.
Okay.
Are
But
you guys?
All
Oh,
right.
I
I just I can't really get a read on her, which is weird for me. Maybe just some like interplanar bullshit that's kind of making her seem more mysterious than she is. I don't know how good you guys are at sensing motives, perhaps.
I mean, you don't need to be so specific about it.
Give me. Not that good. I tend to wing it a lot of the times. Most of the
I
time, I
might
just
have
scare
some.
people into telling me shit.
Yeah, and that usually works.
I have a
I've
plus
found.
5 to. I for one trust her, but if you want me to take a closer look, I can certainly try.
She hasn't done anything suspicious as of yet, but I just, it seems a little bit fishy. I don't know how she just kind of appeared here at the same time as a bunch of dragons came here to try and kill us.
She
This
was
was something you missed, Lucas. She explained that she was actually hired by said dragon to buy the book.
Okay, but why was she disguised as a member of the Baroness's family, just like doing reconnaissance here for who knows how
Presumably
long?
because you guys would kill her the moment you saw her.
I think
Yeah,
she
okay.
looks exactly like the original Emily.
Bingo.
Well, okay.
Also, because I was expecting Jonah to be here, who would also probably kill her on sight.
Duke was almost about to.
Hansel wanted to.
Anywho,
Are you good, bud? If you feel like she's not trustworthy, just tell me. I just pierce this right through her. Wait,
Nothing has given me the implication she's untrustworthy, but I just find that it's usually best to act with caution, especially in circumstances as dire as these.
Understandable.
Yeah, typically in this situation, we gotta act on information and not instinct. I kind of.
Yeah. So, anyways, I'm gonna go let her stab me in my eyes a bunch. You guys go have a nice chat with the Baroness.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun. Good luck.
Thanks.
alright. I'll focus on this party for the time being, and hopefully August gets here in the meantime. But yeah, basically, Lucas, you just kind of sit down in the clean room that presumably Hansel is set out of some sort, which is probably just the kitchen in here. It's just been like basically you like walk into like the fucking walk-in freezer, spray bleach everywhere, and yeah, I'm not going to describe the details because I horror. But you see Emily pull out some very unfriendly looking tools that you probably see on a daily basis and promptly begin to stabbing you directly in the eyes.
Cool.
It is particularly gross. It is particularly creepy. Hansel, you may wish to roll a fort save, depending on how you feel about this.
I thought Hansel had
Hansel
heal.
Hansel's pretty chill.
Hansel's used to seeing someone like grip. Okay, I'm not going to describe it because I'm going to get demonetized on YouTube of what exactly is happening to Lucius. But I mean, despite all the blood, it definitely looks like she knows what she's doing. Like, this is definitely the way she acts in a way. She appears to be like she's able to like reach in there. You see her. Okay, I'm not going to describe the details, but it's clear that she knows what she's doing, and this is not the first implantation or unimplantation of red berries that she's done before. She
Would you say it's methodical in
very
the way she moves her
scientific,
hands?
very not methodical, but very scientific. Like the way she removes his eyes is she does it in a way that like a med student operating on a dummy. Like she definitely doesn't cut him, and she definitely doesn't cause him any undue pain. But it's like this is clearly not her first rodeo. Like his eyes are out
Cool.
within like the next like 10 minutes or so.
Damn, they're having
I
a
do only
rodeo over
have
there.
one. I do only have one red berry, if that makes a difference. But
It is out in like 5 minutes or so, and she's oh, that's the problem. You just gotta hit this button, and she literally like puts like a little bit of glove on her hand, and she literally just flicks a switch on the back of the mechanical eyeball. It just makes a ticking noise and says, "Okay, that should do it." And did you intentionally set them to a 3?
honestly, I've just got them put in me. I don't really know what they do besides play music and take photos, and I can keep some notes in here.
Oh, you what's it called? Has anything ever been a bit grainy in like the sides of your heads? Or in the sides of your eyes?
Yeah, every once in a while, I feel like I absolutely beef it at looking at stuff.
Oh my god, that's the problem. Okay, hold on. Let me optimize this a little bit for you. And you see her like pull out a screwdriver, basically unscrew the back of his eyeball. She moves a few wires around. She screws it back in and plops it back in your eye. And like immediately, like a second later, it's called Lucas. You are now seeing in fucking 4K when you were only just watching in
Oh,
1080p. You now have some
oh, this is
eyes of
sick.
expanded vision.
Oh, cool. All right, what do I get?
Well, for
Basically, like
someone who said they don't like the red berries, you know how to work them pretty good. It's interesting.
I mean, I didn't quite invent them, mind you, but I worked with the person who did.
Who
The
is
technology, Emily, other me,
mm,
the one who's from
the
originally from this
Dude,
reality.
one from
dude,
here or the one from the Earth?
I,
How do I differentiate between 5 different people who share my name?
Just say the place they come from first. Earth Emily, Galarian Emily, Eberron Emily.
Eberron Emily invented this technology.
Boo.
So are you not from Eberron then?
No.
We say
oh,
this.
he's not. Oh my gosh, you two. Is every man?
But if it's a
all
parallel
men-
universe, would it also not be Eberron in the other universe?
It's complicated. I say parallel universe, it's the easiest, the scientific term would be plane of existence. Though, if you want to get even more technical, it would be into crystal sphere, then we'd have to get into plane jumping and spelljammers, and I really don't want to get into that right now.
He's always wanting to get into that.
Oh, I think Fish had said something about crystal spheres.
Look,
She kind of thinks.
if you want a lecture, if you would like a university lecture on how the crystal spheres work, I am more than happy to give you one when multiple people, including a dragon, do not want me dead.
Fair, fair.
Okay. Out of character, basically what these eyes do is they mean that people who flank you, it's called it halves the bonus they get for flanking you. You get a bonus on perception checks, but because your eyes are now bigger, it's harder for you to resist gaze attacks.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
Alright.
Cool. I'm up to a fucking cool +12 in perception now.
I
That's
figure
sick.
your character's pretty good at perception, so that seemed like the best item for you. Yeah, it's not really it's not a literal magic item, but she's basically just optimizing your eyes.
Yeah, no, that's sweet. That's sweet. I might just have to remind me if you hit me with a gaze attack. I'll try and remember, but I don't. I just have it in the notes on the item.
Yeah, gaze attacks are relatively rare. I will let you know if a gaze attack is involving you. But
Cool.
anywho, that happens. Meanwhile, you two drag August's unconscious corpse over to the mayor's manor. There is already a bit of a commotion happening, as you can imagine. You can call there is definitely like it's clear the mayor tried to like host everyone in like the cozy dining room where she normally takes all of her things. But you are just gonna see fucking everyone there that you have met in this town. You are gonna see the priestess there. You are seeing like the head financier there. You're gonna see the historian there. You're
What
gonna
timing?
say again.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know if you heard what I said. Perfect timing because August just got here.
Oh, August, wonderful. Hi there.
Sorry to keep you guys waiting.
All right, August, you are going to
You came
wake up.
just in time.
You came at the perfect time. So August is going to
Oh.
regain consciousness. He's not quite sure when he passed out, but you are going to regain consciousness in TK's hand. He appears to be
That's Duke's hands.
in Duke's hands. He appeared to be carrying you around like a suitcase. You are in the mayor's manor. There's a lot of people here. This is probably the most crowded you've ever seen it. You're gonna see the sheriff here. You're gonna see the historians here. The mayor is here. What's it called? A lot of the priestesses are here. They're basically just all arguing with each other. The first thing you see,
Hey!
it's called like you guys are here. The first thing you see is she's like arguing with the historian. She says, "Adventurers, yes, please come in, come in. You're important to this conversation as well."
Why the hell are there so many fucking people here?
Because
I only want leaders in this fucking room.
Look,
Oh my gosh.
please calm down. There's a lot of yes, I understand your banner is at risk, but please, I'm having a conversation. She like turns to another person. How much money do you think we could get if every sale from the auction was settled immediately? We need 776,000 gold pieces, and that is like 5 years revenue for me. Probably 10.
Okay. Okay, I need to identify people.
Okay.
I want leader of a general populace, which will probably be the mayor. I need the leader of the religious groups and anybody I would know that would be in charge of people that do not belong here
All right. You
in this room.
make a scene, and eventually the party is led into a room with the Baroness, the Sheriff, Targus, who's the leader of the local sovereign host, and Bassi the historian.
There we go.
You guys, so the three of you are basically half the room at this point. The Baroness just turns to the priestess and says, "Tell me we can make the money. Please tell me we can make this money somehow." And the priestess looks at the Baroness and just shakes her head back and forth and is like, even if everything was sold immediately, we would not, it would be unlikely to total up to even 100,000 gold pieces. Even if we scraped together every single item in this entire town, even if we picked up the town itself and sold it at Sharn. And the Baroness just kind of says, "Suggestions? Because I'm open to picking up the entire town at this point."
I think Is she asking the party?
She just asked everybody.
The knight raises one hand and says, I think that our only option is to fight it, or get rid of it somehow.
She looks at you and kind of has a stern visage. You want to kill it?
Do you think you can get the money?
No, but you'd do that? She says, like, almost shocked. You'd do that for our little town? Slay a dragon?
The worry is not about whether or not we feel like doing it. It's whether or not if we can.
I can't offer a monetary reward sufficient to lure you into undertaking so dangerous a mission.
That's fine. Much of us has already decided on it.
To fight a dragon. To give your lives for Bellum. I don't know what to say. I knew your kind was mercenaries, but anything. Of course, she says, like, snapping out of her stupor. I'm sorry, I've just never. This feels so much like a fairy tale to me. I have no idea what I can do to thank you. Of course, our entire town is lost if you do not prevail.
Well,
Diamonds.
it's between leaving and doing what's right. So,
Of course, anything you require, anything. The entire town is yours. You see, and she just almost cheers as you say so. Anything from the auction, anything you need, the town can provide.
well,
Anything you request, I can provide. I have no idea how or if it's even possible to kill a dragon, but if nothing else, Bellum was founded by dragon slayers, and should you succeed, I promised each and every one of you a knighthood.
Oh,
well, we haven't quite decided on what we need yet, but you were calling for a meeting, yes? With us?
Yes, I was hoping to figure out a way to get everyone evacuated safely, but what is it you request? Spells? Magical armor? The priestess looks at you and says, anything you need. Gracias.
I wish I was there.
Well, I suppose you could certainly ask the artificer. He is well versed in magic items. As of right now, we are. The other half of the party are involved with some of these issues. I'll
What
say.
issues?
It's complicated to explain, but know that we are preparing to deal with this problem.
To fight a dragon. You've all decided you want to fight a dragon.
We didn't decide. Gonna have to deal with it.
We don't have much of a choice, after all.
Yeah.
We could flee.
Yeah, you can flee, but
Well,
there also comes the fact that that dragon's still
that
around.
dragon did say that she had people watching this town. We could end up with more trouble or more civilian deaths if we don't tackle this head on.
Then you are true heroes. She looks at the sheriff, and the sheriff just kind of lets out a bit of a gruff, and is like, it's been a while since this town had fucking heroes. Sheriff looks up and down at TK. What does that make you, buddy? You up to being a dragon slayer?
I'd be honored.
Damn right you are. He reaches down and he pulls out like the most straightest, most like longest gold inlayest, like, I don't want to say boringest, but like you're gonna see him pull out like a long sword that looks like straight out of the sort of thing like a knight in shining armor would wear. And he's gonna hand that sword over to TK.
I love it.
Nice.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful. Thank you.
Do you take a hold of the sword?
Of course.
It immediately burst into flames. This is a flame tongue.
Ooh,
Sick.
Cool.
I see.
I will send you stats of this sword.
A longsword is one-handed, right?
This is a one-handed longsword. It is a
Oh,
+1
shit.
flaming burst longsword that can also shoot a scorching ray.
Oh,
Damn.
Nice.
He is
that's a sick drop.
The guard is also going to unscrew one of his rings, and he will place it in front of TK. This is a ring of protection +2.
Oh,
Ooh.
shit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Does it stack with
That'll
the
make a
amulet?
tank.
This is a deflection bonus, so it will stack with a natural armor bonus.
Let's go.
Okay, thank you.
Oh,
I
yeah.
will make sure to put this to good use.
I forgot TK's wearing an amulet choker.
I mean, you can
Yeah.
give the items to someone else, but you seem like the most fitting to wear it. The priestess says to you, anything you need from the temple, Gracias, any spellcasting services, or any potions or scrolls you should need for your dragon slaying adventure, go for it.
Do you have anything Dragonbane?
At this point, she looks at the nearby gnome, who says, you know, I admit I was slightly miffed at your group when your friend outbid me on the scrolls. You know that? On the potions? He didn't seem like a very nice person.
Apologies. We can get very passionate about certain things.
That you are.
Very excitable.
And that passion is apparently what has gone to save our town. She reaches into her pocket and she pulls out a old, gnarled-looking key, and she presents it to the party. This is something Lady Tulia herself gave my family over 1,000 years ago. A key until she gave it to my family under the presumption that until new dragon slayers were needed for Tulia. This is the key that will open her crypt. It has been centuries since anyone has entered our city founder's tomb, and there are doubtless guardians and traps inside there, but well within them are the various magical weapons and armor that Lady Tulia used to slay the dragon that named Bellum. Well, Bellum. You're going dragon hunting. Maybe worth a visit.
Oh,
We
shit.
shall,
Yes.
we shall visit on the way there. Thank you.
Nods.
Actually, you should probably ask where it is.
Oh, where is it, by the way?
Oh, it's over here. I'll mark it on your map in your mini-map updates.
Minimap.
Awesome.
If there's anything you need from the auction, any of the items that were sold, or anything you need from me specifically, name your price. If you are able to keep everyone here safe, you are true heroes. And there is
Of
no
course.
reward in the world that I can offer you to be in service of your life that you are. I do hope you are not throwing away needlessly like this, good sir.
There's only one way to find out. I will discuss with my.
Sure.
Yeah?
Can somebody upgrade my shield?
It's not. I mean, you can take the ring if you want to take the ring.
Hey, on the ring.
I believe one of the merchants might have a magical shield. You're welcome to ask them.
I'm willing to let you have the ring.
I basically get a major boost already. So that ring can go to somebody else.
Well, you just. Did anyone else? Did that glitch for.
Yeah, that he glitched for me too.
Say again?
Ah, shit.
No. I didn't hear him. Who glitched?
Duke said that once he gets like the dex bonus, he's already good with just that. So the ring could go to somebody else. Like unless you
That's
want to
true.
make Duke like a super tank.
Why not?
It's my
Why not?
personal goal to get as high of an AC as possible on this
Then
character.
I say, then you wear
But,
it.
if someone else needs it more, then spirit of the party over the individual.
Once
What?
It's very honorable of you, but I mean, it was given to you.
Yeah, man. It was given to
Yeah.
you. Yeah,
Well,
find your keepers.
if no one else minds, then I would
I mean,
Yeah, I'll take it,
absolutely be
bud.
glad to.
I mean, I also gave him a sword worth 20 grand, but you know, if you guys want to give him both magic items, you can.
Hey, I want the cool sword. Nah.
Is there anything else this town can do for you, good dragon slayers? Name what you need, and this town will provide.
We'll discuss with our party,
Well, then please let me know what you discuss. The city's
of
fate
course.
hangs in your balance, good sirs.
Yeah. I don't really need nothing.
So you don't need nothing to sacrifice your life for this town? Good
Damn.
sir,
Nah.
you are the sovereign host
Son.
incarnate.
Look at this around my neck. Think I'd be wearing this if I wanted shit.
Praise be the flame.
I'm ready
good
to
sir.
die right now.
Praise be the flame.
First be the flame.
I may not be a priestess of the flame, but I assure you, we will hoist your corpse into the most holy fire that our priests can provide.
You just strike somebody?
I'm just making sure this works.
TK swings his sword in the air and rolls 2 ones. Alright.
It does a 1d8 fire damage as well on a not crit, does it?
I know, it's 1d8, plus 1 from strength, plus 1 from weapon, d6 fire damage, and explodes for d10 on
Right.
a crit.
Okay. I felt like
Jesus.
d6 was I was like, d8 doesn't sound right.
I mean, it also
You know, if you
shoots
gave
out
it
a
to your
scorching
horse.
ray. It's a pretty good sword.
You know, if you
It's
put it
true.
in your horse's mouth, be kind of crazy.
It would be pretty sick. Give the horse red berries.
Laser, red berries.
Alright, does August say anything? As the party is being showered with weapons that they will probably not need because they are about to horrifically die?
Hmm.
Does August agree to throw his life away for this town? Not that you guys are throwing your life away or anything.
That is a complicated. That is an interesting question. He's just going with the flow for now.
Alright, cool. August says nothing.
Well, actually, does August know about who got apprehended, or no?
August
When Helen.
August has no idea who's back at the end, no. He just kind of woke up being carried by Duke.
Not in prison.
Nope, you never got around to that. You were looking around for Lucas, but he just had horrific shits.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
You're
Then
welcome to mention that to the rest of the party.
mention what?
Anywho,
A new person.
does party head back to Greyhounds?
I'm guessing yes, because I don't know. Someone else wants to say something.
Because there is one more magic item the party gets, in a sense.
Cool, bro.
Ooh.
Cool.
TK, you leave the manor's house very nonchalantly, and Duke and August are behind you. And you're gonna see the horse again.
Hello, horse. Have you been doing well while we were in the meeting?
The horse looks up at TK and says, "You're a true hero, you know that?
What
That's
the
why I
fuck?
picked you.
Huh.
Being willing to give yourself to this town, being willing to sacrifice your own livelihood, your own intelligence for some people you barely know. You are truly a good knight."
You can. I didn't realize you were so verbose.
It's not something I like sharing, TK.
I understand.
You are a great hero.
But yes, it's not just for the town, it's for the people in it.
It's for those who have fallen along the way.
I am proud to be on this journey with the Gear Grinders.
Gear grinders? Is that what you're calling yourselves now?
Where did you
Do
get
not
that from?
establish.
No, we never made a name.
We still haven't gotten to it in character. Still trying to figure that out.
The hell was that?
Yeah,
Where'd you get that from?
I'm proud to be with this company.
Well, I'm glad you have, TK. You have the qualities of a great man and a great hero, and I could not help but I am proud I am proud of you the day I found you, and I'm proud you have decided to go on this path with me. I may not have had any choice of what has happened to me so far, but I'm glad that I made a good assumption in you. Now let us go, TK, and kick some
Of course.
evil's ass.
I am honored to be by your side as well.
As am I. She kind of winks at you. And then the horse just kind of stops talking as you guys make your way back to Greyhounds.
Alrighty.
Dukes, August, you guys responded any way to this?
To what?
Is that a magical horse?
Horse neighs.
I'm not sure. All that matters to me is that it is my horse, and I will
I like
cherish
to
it.
take-
So
I like detect magic on the horse.
You cast detect magic on the horse. Would that?
There'll be
No.
magic in that horse.
Horse does not detect his magic.
oh,
Huh.
TK, do you mind where you got this horse from?
it's a bit foggy because it was before before Lorelei had helped me. However, I believe it was in the forest, surrounded by fey creatures, perhaps? I don't quite remember.
Hmm.
He saved me. Is what the horse responds. Though I don't really like talking.
Watch. This
Oh,
horse
fuck,
is
I
a
don't-
disguised unicorn.
I don't have shit.
I don't know what you're talking
That's
about.
Okay, seriously. All right. Okay.
I don't
All right.
know what you're talking about.
It's a unicorn. Okay, great.
this
Party-
this feels familiar.
Party makes their way back to Greyhands. You guys see Lucas walk in. I imagine Lucas now has giant anime style eyes, or you tell me, do they look any different?
Oh, I love it.
Now that you've
I think
Boy.
just I think the one red berry that I have in my right eye just is it's kind of like backlit now.
Oh, it's like RGB.
Yeah.
All right. You guys
Huh.
see those two walk in. TK now has a giant super flamey sword. It's pretty.
I see you guys made out like bandits at the Baroness's house. I didn't need to go with you after all.
So
No.
they appreciated our offer.
Promises came with these items.
Oh,
Is it
I
only
see.
2 items?
Fuck, what did we get?
And we
I
get
think-
more items.
You guys got a flame
Uh,
tongue.
Well,
and a
they
range
offered to give us
protection
anything
boost.
in this. They offered to give us anything in this town. In our
Hmm.
pursuit of the dragon.
Hansel Pencil has an idea.
Oh, hey. Oh, also on the subject of auctions, I forgot about that. Helen, are you using your book today?
Oh, unless we're planning on like fighting, not yet.
Oh
Okay.
wait, and there's that place. Where's that place on the map?
What place on the map?
place-
She gave us the key.
Yes, there is a tomb. It's on the way to the monastery where you guys were told to drop off the ransom.
Okay, right. He'll mention that.
It's about like half a day's walk away from Bellum.
That's fine.
Are we doing tomb raiding?
Actually, yes. They gave us permission and everything. And he holds the key up.
Sweet.
Is that
Sweet.
past the dragon circle?
It was the original founder
Or
of
is that
Bellum
inside
who
of
had
it?
Say
also
again?
felt.
Is that inside the dragon circle or outside?
It is in the Dragon Fen, yes.
Okay.
And we should be going to getting epic stuff.
There is
We're
no
over
need
it.
to rush too hard. Let's what's the word? Fuck, what was I saying?
Patience.
Right, let's gather what we need first. Hansel, you were
Yeah.
able to make Dragonbane objects, right?
Yes, I can doing very good.
I think those will be critical in our pursuit.
What do we know what type dragon it is? You say green dragon, Emily. What do you
There's a
know
fact
about
sheet on
green
it.
dragon? What kind of
Pharasma
should
was
we?
was or is a green dragon, yes.
So when they attacking us, what should we be expecting?
Acid.
Okay, we should get some acid resistant things so we can not dying.
I know they
Dying
have.
is not good.
I know she has forest powers. I know she can awaken trees to protect herself. I know she can breathe underwater. She's completely immune to acid. She can entangle like a fairy. Just looking at her can charm you to her side. Her hide is impenetrable to only the most magical of weapons. What you're doing is a
How
suicide cause.
What other option? The running is bad. Running is bad.
If you look
Mere
at her,
look.
she will mind control you.
can we not just give her
I
the
would say
books?
gaze attack, you're saying.
Okay.
If we give her books, they will making progress on project too fast.
Okay. If your men look at her, they will be mind controlled. Better way of saying it. She is a
Sweet.
female
I'm good
dragon,
then.
after all.
How do we
think
stopping mind control?
She closes her
Well,
eyes.
shit.
What
yeah.
if
Most of us are men.
Yes.
what if we do not want to dating anyone ever?
That's not how dragons work.
What if I don't finding her attractive?
Your dick does.
What if I am not attracted to women?
She kind of
Actually,
thinks about it for a second and says, that sounds like an interesting science experiment.
yeah, that's
I think we should try it.
Okay.
Wait, how are you supposed to try that if you're not already like that?
My
I'm not
point
sure.
is, running directly at Pharasma is suicide. And if you intend to
That's-
kill
Oh,
her,
yeah.
then I'd suggest you come up with a plan.
Yes,
Yeah, we gotta. Exactly how the hell did the original Emily pull y'all in here?
She came to my shop. She can travel through planes. She summoned herself to my shop, and to be honest, the first thing I did was attack her. But she beat me. And I
Perchance did she use a device to travel between planes?
did she use a device to kill me or a device to travel between planes?
Yes, second one.
I think I've never seen her do it directly. I've seen the portal she creates. I don't know how she does it directly. Maybe a spell, maybe a ritual.
Well, fuck.
Okay, Duke, what does this have to do with killing a dragon?
I'm
Well, the
sorry.
point was to see if we could fucking throw him in a portal.
I'm sorry. What the hell has happened?
Dragon.
we're
No.
planning to kill the dragon.
At this point, August is gonna wake up. Jonah's gonna walk into the inn, and you guys are gonna see the party having a very casual conversation with your former adventuring partner. She looks a little bit different, given that she's not like completely like half mechanized, but abso-fucking-lutely, this is Emily. You see them talking to.
Yeah.
Like down to the facial structure.
Jonah is gonna try to hide and so listen on to the conversation.
All right, you guys see your bunny man walk in the front door and then immediately try to hide.
Oh, Jonah, there you are. I've been looking
Jonah?
for you.
Jonah, this isn't her. This isn't her. This is a different version of her.
Yes. She's from place where there is other Hansel Bensels.
No, she did not confirm that.
I've never
She did.
met
She
someone
said.
called Hansel.
Well, if it's other plane, if there's other Emily, why is there no other Hansel Bessel? Why is you so special?
Well, send me home and I'll look for one.
I will going myself once I getting epic stuff.
You know, actually, no, I do know someone like you. She's about 12 feet tall and she talks like a stone giant. That's who you remind me of.
Nice epic stone giant. Let's go. Hansel Bessel epic.
She's actually the person I got the cauldron from, hilariously enough.
Fancy, fancy.
You'd
You
probably
talking
like
about
her.
a thing?
Hansel Bessel, can you lending? We should asking the people for money. Hansel Bessel wanting to making some epic shoes.
And
Yes,
so
I
we are
I
going to
was
be fighting dragons. No offense, but I think we should prioritize. Let's die with those
It
shoes.
will help me with the fight.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. Cauldron, what the hell are you guys talking about? I was knocked the hell out for some reason. And I don't know what the fuck is going on right now.
Who wishes to explaining? Because you guys don't like it when Hansel Bessel explaining.
Well. Oh wait, where did you leave off, Fred?
I was. Oh, you mean where I was last time?
Yeah, Fred.
Yeah, like
Fred missed the
where'd you leave off?
entire explanation.
I was. It was
You were
last
there
session.
just like full last session, right?
Yeah, full last session. I was not here for like
We
for the
got the
exposition.
house. Oh, sorry. We got the house, and we were called in an emergency meeting to the Baroness office, and
Okay.
we offered to slay the dragon. In return, we are offered anything in the town to help us.
You is missing big whole thing about where Emily is from, Galarian, and how there's a whole magical. And then Hansel says what she said, giving the whole explanation on how the cauldron works.
Can I explain it out of character just for ease?
Go right ahead.
This is Galarian Emily, the one that you and Yusjin know.
All right.
Not the Everon Emily.
Okay, I see. And
you
what
know
about?
the what's it called, cauldron?
Yeah, of course I know. Just
She, you know how Yusjin and Emily work together to destroy it.
yeah.
It has been put back together, and
Fucking silly
that's
glue.
thanks to Emily. Yeah, pretty much. And so that's probably going to be our next stop after we kill this dragon, assuming we can.
Assuming.
PK.
You see August sit down, smoke his pipe. Well, I think I shouldn't be taking medicine right before all this shit. But
Well, I don't think we're immediately going to be fighting a dragon. We're going to, of course, get there, collect information, make a plan.
Do dungeon, get epic dungeon stuff.
But of course, we will probably leave the town soon in order to pursue this course of action.
I see. And you see August turn to Emily like, so you're not from around here.
I'm not originally from this plane of existence, no.
Alright, I see.
I'm from Assyrian, though I don't know if you probably know where that is.
Yes.
Not a damn clue.
I'm from
So-
far away.
Syria?
It's complicated, okay? And I just want to get home.
Okay, so we should. What should we do first? Go to town meeting and be like, we want stuff, or we go to dungeon and be like, take stuff.
Okay, those three already went to the meeting. All right, that's how we're going to. How we got the information to go to that burial site to get Dragonbane stuff, hopefully, and then we're gonna make a plan to try and kill the dragon and try.
I can making Dragonbane stuff.
Doing it to him is cooler.
Yes, but we hope for non cooler than Dragonbane. Dragonbane easy. Okay, so we go to
2d6 versus dragons is considered easy.
I mean, it's not perfect, but it's going to be incredibly helpful, and she has like DR10 or something. I'd be willing to bet.
Something around those
So
lines.
2d6 is going to put a whole dent in that.
We should okay, so and townspeople, they said they give us anything we wanting from town. So we should go to town people or should we go to dungeon?
We should probably go to the Baroness if we want anything specific. Yeah.
Did any of was there any like spellcasters at this meeting?
I'm not
There
sure.
were a couple.
Okay.
There were certainly members of the priesthood.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
They can help
No
us
leader of the
making.
flame is a caster.
Will they funding things? Because we have 2 weeks. And dungeon, if dungeon only take us like say a week, we can making some magic items in time. They give us money. The spellcasters give us spells. Big boom, magic stuff.
Yeah, I would love to get some cash to have a magic item forged for me if that is a possibility.
I say we shouldn't take the town's money because that's just
Extortion.
already
We is
putting
going to
salt
slay
into a
dragon.
wound.
That's literally
We-
extortion.
We is going to slay dragon. They owe.
I think it's
Yeah,
fine
but
if we take. I think it's fine if we take supplies in the goal of dragon.
Exactly. And money is required to making magic things. This is true. And if making magic thing to fight dragon is what we is the needing, then it's fair.
I don't think what you're thinking is fair.
They is helping us at fighting dragon. We is not taking gold to take gold. We is taking gold so we can get better things to fighting dragon.
There is better stuff to fight dragon in a tomb.
Yes, but now we can. This is only guesses. We can maybe only one sword in tomb, but this way we can making multiple things.
Respectfully, Helen, he does have a point. We don't know what's in that tomb, and it could not be very applicable to this situation.
Bishop Kenneth throws her hands up in the air. Fine, whatever. If you guys get in trouble and go thrown in jail, I am not coming to rescue you.
What's
Well, they
TK
offered
is
it, didn't
saying? They told it. They offer. They offer it to us. It's not steal. They literally say we have. At least TK
Okay,
say that.
whatever. Okay, whatever. You guys are done. Let me know when you guys are done babbling nonsense. And she gets up and goes to her room.
Damn.
And now the party is
Two-
officially unsupervised.
To Baroness.
Yeah, let's go.
What does party do?
Hans starts
Does-
walking towards the Baroness's house.
Alright,
Does
Hans
Emily
walks over.
know?
Try not to annoy her too much.
August?
Does anyone have any requests?
I've taken more than
see Helen. Yeah,
my
you
fair
see
share,
Helen.
so.
Helen pokes her head out the door of her room. Make better. Make for you to make more sense.
Right.
No.
My request is that you try not to annoy her. We don't need her as our enemy now. all times.
Luciano, Duke, August, anything you wanting Hansel to try and making in time we having? Because we have 2 weeks before she attack. We could delay. We don't have to attack right now. As fun as it would be to attacking right now.
What can you do?
Hmm.
I
August.
Got anything to improve my movement?
Yes, I can making
He's asking for like a dex bonus.
cool. I can making cool belt of coolness.
That is also what I want. We need $2,000 to get a belt of incredible dexterity crafted.
2 belts of coolness. Okay.
Yeah.
Duke, you said coolness. August, anything for the August?
I can't think of anything on top of my head right now.
Okay, if you think of it thinking, you come to Baroness and letting Hansel Bessel know.
I am short a
You
couple
guys do that.
gold.
I'm gonna be right.
So heads towards the Baronesses.
I'll head to the Baroness with you.
August will join because why not?
Oh, we got extra money, didn't we? I didn't calculate the diamonds.
Oh, there are 1,000.
How
We
did
all
You got
got
we
more
get like
diamonds?
each?
No.
No. The ones that we got, I didn't calculate what I got.
Oh, I thought that was
If
in
we didn't
the.
distribute,
I
We
think
got
did, didn't we?
1,000 each from the
For real?
diamonds. Yes.
oh shit, I don't have 1,000. I don't think I put it. I hope.
You probably spent it
Yeah.
at the auction.
Did you spend money at the auction?
I didn't spend anything. Duke was just being there, being grumpy.
Does Emily notice Jonah trying to hide?
Okay, I'll just calculate it.
Dumb?
I think I got
Say
enough.
again, August?
Does Emily notice Jonah hiding?
Emily looks up, sees Jonah, sees August. Hello? Are you here to kill me as well?
Is that to Jonah?
It's to both of you.
I'm not. I mean, why would I kill you? You seem like more of a valuable person to have around than to
I'm afraid
kill.
I've never met you in person before, but I know Emily
T-
talking about a bunny person who matches your description, so I can only assume you're Jonah.
wait. Are you talking? Wait. Is Emily talking to both August and Jonah?
She'll look at August and say, I don't know who you are, but given you're associated with the group that's been disrupting our operation, please don't kill me. And then she says, hi, Jonah, to Jonah.
Hi, Mark.
Yeah. Jonah has brass knuckles in his hands, just like away, like a table away, just looking at her like fucking 1,000 yards stare.
If you want to deck me in the face, you're welcome to. I deserve it, honestly.
Well, I don't want to do that just yet. You haven't given me the. He kind of like he stops right there and just lights a cigarette and just like
I'm sorry
gets.
for what she did to you. I understand the two of you are rather close.
He's not gonna comment on that. Just I wish things. I wish things turned out different.
I may
That's
share her face and I may share her goals, but I assure you I am not her. I did not do what she did. She's changed, Jonah. Not the person you used to know. She was the first one, you know? For what's happened to Helen, what happened to, whatever you guys did while you're adventuring, the whole idea of storing souls in people's heads. She was the first one who got souls stored in her head, really. She was the first one who came across that. She's had other people in her head as long as I'm trying to. I don't know how to explain this. I'm trying to do this without sounding sexual, but she's had people inside of her for longer than anyone else has.
wow.
The hell?
Emily Eberron, yes. And I believe that has something to do with something you two were doing together. Something about vampires or undead or House Kenneth.
I well, yes. That's what happened. All happened
That's
with
what inspired all of this. That's what inspired her to create Project Fesmara.
so I'm guessing that you how the hell did you end up here? That's my question.
How did I get involved in Project Fesmara? I was summoned here by her. She summoned a lot of us from various different realities. She decided the only person better to coordinate this project with her on was herself.
So there's more than one of you around him.
There's dozens of us. Yes.
Are they all mentally messed up in the head like her?
I like to assume I'm not. I'm a merchant by trade. I sell magical items. I'm not an artificer, and I experience death in the same way she did, but I understand her motivations behind creating Project Fesmara, but I do not fully agree with them, if that's what you're asking. She's experienced a lot of death, far more so than a woman of her age should.
If it was me, I would have told her just to run away from that case.
I think
If
that's
I knew.
I think that's what caused the problem, Jonah. That's what happens when people don't have a support network. They crack. I imagine that's probably how you ended up smoking.
He does not. He doesn't comment on that.
I'm not going to play therapist, don't worry.
Well, I'm guessing you're gonna stick around trying to fix all this,
I'd like to go
make
home,
amends.
but I don't think going home is something I have control over right now.
Yeah,
Unless one of you can drop a banishment smell on me. But I don't think that's happening anytime soon.
I think. Yeah, well, that's something we both know for sure.
So until that happens, I'm here to help where I can.
So, do you know where she is? Like where she's operating?
Sharn.
Sharn. Should have known that. I'm guessing it's the same place where Merrick's had that factory.
It's the same place that, I... Merrick's. How the hell do you know Merrick's? That's that's the name of
Jonas.
her imaginary friend, isn't it?
Oh no, he's a real mean son of a bitch. Not that.
No, he's not. What?
Jonah points to his ring finger. It's all in the ring.
Yes, the rings of spell knowledge or whatever they're called. They store souls inside of them. That was the basis for the server technology.
They talk. The rings talk if they have a soul in them.
Yes, that's the same sort of technology we use for the servers.
You're not connecting two and two. The imaginary friend, Merrick's.
Yes, I know Merrick's is the name of a soul inside of her head. I didn't know he was a real person. I'm sorry.
He. Are you aware
I
that?
just thought Merrick's was one of Emily's personalities.
No. He was. I'm not sure how your I'm not sure how your reality works, but here, Merrick's was a person who was turning people into Warforged, and we killed him. And he had a ring of mind shielding. So that soul transferred into that ring. Emily took it. I'm guessing she's using him as a conscience, like a second opinion. Here we go, a yes man, as they say.
I wasn't aware they were two separate people, and honestly, from what you're saying, it sounds like they used to be two separate people. All I know is Emily calls herself Merrick's a lot more than she calls herself Emily.
Oh.
See Jonah flick the cigarette. You say, all I'm gonna do is take that ring and smash it, or burn it, or destroy it.
I think
So
it's a
that
bit
it's
more
no
than just a
bitch.
single ring right now. And I mean, if you want to talk to her, you're welcome to go to Sharon and talk to her. If anyone can try to convince her to shut this whole thing down, it's probably you.
I think it might be Mercy that just you just stop talking. Just
If you guys want to stab her, you're welcome to stab her. She's not even though she's not me, she might share my name and some of my personality, but she's not me. But she does. There's still some good in her somewhere. She still is normal sometimes, like 20% of the time. But that percentage is falling.
You see Jonah light another cigarette and just like walk out of the tavern, just like just like without a word. You see him just walk out.
Alright, I think we'll cut the tavern scene there, as Lucas, Hansel, and August, I believe, walk back
Yeah.
into the mayor's manor. Three of you guys walk back into the mayor's manor. You see most of the crowd has left out of. The mayor walks over to the three of you expectantly and says, "Have you spoken with TK?"
Yes, we have not too many requests. Surprise, I has been so surprised. We need 2 belts of epic coolness, and August is still thinking about what he's wanting, and I can do in the making. I just need a little funding and maybe a little spell casting, but I don't think I is needing any spell casting. I just need a little funding and maybe help, because time. If I can explain to someone how to do it, maybe they can help me with the time. And it takes.
What? You're
I Hazelbest was artificer, and we is wanting some epic magic items we used to seeing.
we gave you all the magic items in the town. We don't have any more.
No, I is not asking you to give me magic items. Hazelbest will making his own, but I just need a little funding to doing so.
The mayor looks at you confused. You're asking for payment?
What? You had CK? I didn't think he used to say you gave us magic items. Which magic items do we having now?
We gave you like
Duke would have told you
12,000.
he's able to pay for his own.
The mayor looks at you and says, "We just paid you 12,000 gold."
We have 12,000. Oh, wasn't why is we here?
If you're asking for money, I suppose we could scrape something together, but
Oh, it's okay.
the reason we're
I was
fighting
I was not as informed as I was thinking. It's okay. I do have. Could I out of character? Could I convince, could I how much effort would it be to explain to someone who understands magic to be okay, do hammer away at this for me for a few hours to shave off some time.
You need a dedicated construct for that.
Okay.
Unless you're doing it yourself, you need that specific type of monster.
Okay. Okay.
How much time does it take to craft items?
Usually about a day per 1,000 gold in the base price. So if you want to make what's called a belt of dex, that would take 4 days.
Yeah. It's gonna. I don't think we have time to make it all.
Yeah, that's true.
And we don't know how long the dungeon will take, but it'll probably won't. But it will take me some time. Probably if we want to do it all, Luciano, we little over a week, and we don't know how long the dungeon will take getting. It's apparently it's a little far too. So it we probably want a week to dungeon. We probably won't be in there that long, but you never know. We slept outside the Cobalt dungeon, and that took us a couple days because we took a couple breaks. We don't know.
Yeah, I think the priority here should be getting Duke a dex item. I'm pretty quick as it is. I just wanted to be a bit quicker so I could survive without getting one.
If Dex will give you more damage, the Dex buff I get from August will set me to just be an average fighter.
I is not know this Dex. I is going to make you guys an epic belt of coolness.
Yeah, essentially, if I get if out of character, if I get a belt of dex, I'm gonna get more AC, and my rapier and all my attack rolls are gonna be better.
The priestess looks at you both and says, "Cat's grace. the price you're asking for is the Cat's Grace spell?
No, it's okay. I was misunderstanding. I thought we did not have the funding to making our things. I was misunderstanding. I sorry to wasting your time. I apologize just super bigly.
Are we having to evacuate the town or not?
No, we is going to kill dragon.
And is there anything else I can help you with?
Just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing very good.
Thank you. We're coordinating defense of the town.
I just has you're doing good. Okay, sorry for bother. Goodbye. Have a good day. I love you.
Thank you, Dragon Slayers, she says as you close the door and head back to Greyhounds.
Jeez.
Well, that could have went better, huh, gang?
Well, as we apparently we is having the money, and we don't have. We realize we don't have all the time in the world. If only. If only. Well. Okay. Who is wanting belt of epic coolness? Because I
mean,
think we have time to make one, and then if we decide to, we have time for another. But
I think Luciano should get it first one.
I think Duke should. I think a good take
like,
would
yeah,
be.
I kind of agree. I don't know if you want to be burning a spell slot every fight to hit Duke with a bit of a dex. The problem is like, does Cat's Grace give you +2 or does Cat's Grace give you more?
Okay.
It's plus
Cat's
3
Grace
or
is a
plus.
spell that gives you a +4 enhancement bonus to dexterity.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah, so like this belt is only going to give +2.
Well, okay. It's Hansel can also just touching this belt and making Cat's Grace. I can just touch with epic artificer hands.
Why did that?
Oh,
I don't know. That
like,
made me laugh. I'm sorry.
We don't need to craft an entirely new item. You can just like straight up enchant a base item.
It won't lasting forever,
Okay,
but
I
it's
will remind you,
stay.
you can literally just cast Cat's Grace as an infusion.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Hansel can just touching his belt and boom, 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 Cat Grace belt. But it not last forever like making magic item.
Mm.
That's why time. So I can making one, and then whoever we don't give belt to, I can just touch belt before we go say hi to dragon, and boom, 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 Cat Grace belt. Boom, boom,
Honestly-
boom.
I know I might sound like a broken record. I think Dragonbane
What's up?
is probably I would say it's our top priority.
I have
Well, like besides the dex bonus for Duke, because that's debilitating. But besides I think that's like I think that's definitely a big one.
I have I just think I just need one more scroll because I can alter my own personal one, and I have 4 scrolls that I can use to cast Dragon's Bane on your guys' weapon. So I literally just need to make one more scroll of alter weapon augmentation, and then we can have the whole party with Dragon Bane.
Yeah, I like that. I would rather use my +1 weapon than have just a base Dragonbane weapon.
Yes. So we can go to dungeon, see what we're finding, and if we're not liking what we're finding, I Hansel Bensel can just use an epic scroll on your item.
Nice.
Dragonbane is covered. Dragonbane is covered, but there could be epic things, and they apparently they give us all the things that they is the giving. I thought they did not give us all the things that they is the giving. That was Hansel Bensel's understanding. Hansel Bensel mistaking.
Yes, my apologies as well. They offered to give us whatever they could, though I didn't realize they were so limited themselves.
Yes, it is okay, TK. It's okay. We should making. Should we making? It is like midday. We can start making trek
If you guys
to
want
dungeon.
potions or scrolls, you can pick some up, but like they don't really have much in the way of like straight up magical items.
How much money do I have?
Yes, if you're wanting potion or scroll, Hansel Bensel can make it.
It might be wise to. I'm willing to invest and spend. I'm willing to give you money to make us like acid resistance potions.
Yeah, I can do that, and I can do it cheaper.
It also seems
Alright.
like that gaze attack of the dragon is going to be a massive problem. I don't know what kind of spell can counter it, if any, but we might benefit from looking into that.
How hard would it to just to basically blind her or something like that?
I
Would
mean,
that?
shooting her in the eyes might do the trick, though that in
Yeah.
and of itself is going to be difficult.
Oh, Hansel Bensel has big wall of light.
Oh my
Oh.
god. Wait, that's gonna hit us though too, would it not?
I think it just go forward. Wait, do
Ooh,
it?
which reminds me, shooting. I need a crossbolt, whatever. Yeah.
You need crossbow?
Yeah. And who has
So
that? And who has that arrow of everything bad attached to it?
Everything of Nightmare, I think that was on Lorelai's corpse, so whoever looted her.
Oh, who looted her?
I only looted Kushko.
It
Ugh.
may just still be on the ground back in the manor.
I'll go check. And the knight turns around and brings the horse with him, of course.
Of course.
Yeah, we love
Are
horse.
you looking for the arrow
Oh
of
yeah.
Red Seeker?
That's this a boy.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
Alright. You have TK comes back. You have a +1 keen, holy, seeking, heart-piercing, Vorpal adamantine ghost salted distance arrow.
Oh,
I think this would actually be a pretty decent time to spend it on.
we also Emily, do you knowing if the dragon is immune to poison?
It's a dragon.
This is not answering
green-
question.
It's a green dragon.
That's acid.
Yeah, that's acid.
Did
I
you
had
say
purple worm poison. Could we poison?
She kind of thinks to herself and is like, I mean, maybe not immune, but at least highly resistant, I would assume.
Boo, this is the lame. We just saving purple worm poison for the bad Emily if things go awry when she doesn't listen.
She's not
That
only a
works.
dragon, she's also a powerful wizard. Like she is
Wizard schmizzard.
Kind of wizard bane stuff can we get too?
The spell
Ooh,
magic.
silence. We can try and see if there's anybody that has scrolls of silence.
Ooh, that's not a bad idea. That doesn't mean we
Ooh.
won't be able to cast though.
Someone can cast it.
Who? So
Well,
that
it's
means we
centered
just
on a
lose
point,
August.
though, is it not?
We only have one spellcaster.
But if the silence is centered on a point, like our spellcaster could just stay out of it, no?
True.
When you cast silence, it can either be on an object or a point in space.
Can a
And
person
by an
count as
object,
an
it doesn't
object?
mean anything living, right?
Say again?
By an object, it doesn't mean anything living. I'm sorry.
Like, you can cast silence
Nice.
on like a sword or on like an item someone is wearing.
So that
So
the sword
not-
doesn't make any noise?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it works both
Interesting.
ways. Like, if you cast silence on like Lucano's hair, it will completely silence him and everything within like 20 feet of him.
Oh,
it's-
okay. So silence an item, it's everything within that too.
Yeah, so upon
That's what I
casting this
didn't get.
spell, complete silence, all sound is stopped, conversation is impossible, spells with verbal components cannot be cast, no noise issues from whatever issues within or passes through the area.
So we essentially could cast silence on her armor, and she just has to deal with it.
A unwilling creature can attempt a will save to negate the spell or can use spell resistance. Unattended
Ooh.
objects do not. Creatures in an area of silence spell are immune to sonic or language-based attacks.
What counts as attended? Like a sheathed sword. I know a dragon wouldn't carry a sword, but like a sheathed sword, would that
If it's
count
on
as?
your person, it gets a saving throw.
Okay.
If you cast it on a tomato and then she picks it up, she would not need to save.
Cast it on the book and give it to her.
But yes, straight up casting silence on a mage is a great idea on how to shut them down. But spellcasters tend to be really good at will saves.
That is
What
true.
if
So I'm curious, could we cast silence on a javelin or a crossbow bolt or something, and then embed that in the dragon?
Well, there's a great
Ooh.
idea right there.
That's an incredible idea.
that is so smart? Do you always have the good ideas? Getting the purple worm poison.
I started this, right? I started with the good idea of silence.
True, very
Okay.
true.
Fair
That's
enough.
true.
Just add on to it, you know. Anyway.
It's a
Alright, who would
collaborative
have that?
game
Who would
out
have
here.
scrolls of that? Alright.
Helen is the leader. Or the main character.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah,
Definitely the main character.
He's the final girl.
The party
Okay.
asks for scrolls of silence. Is that all you're requesting?
What
With
level spell is silence?
With
The
spell
silence
magic.
is a second level cleric spell.
Oh, I can make that.
That and
what about-
acid resist potions.
Oh, I actually don't know anything about potions. Out of character.
Alright, do you
Would
want
you
You
not?
drink them and it makes a spell happen.
Can
Oh,
artificers
I
even do
know
Or
that.
is there an alchemist class?
No, I can brew potions. It's one of my last feats.
And I don't know what you need, but I literally have a potion of protection from acid that I won in the auction if you need to like study it or anything.
Potions.
what does party want
Oh.
to do?
Wait, so we want. So let me get straight. We want a scrolls of silence and a potion at acid resistance.
So you want a scroll of silence and a potion of acid resistance?
I think we want potion of acid resistance for everyone.
Alright, so the party is requesting 6 potions of acid resist and 3 scrolls of silence?
I think specifically we want to ask for a potion of protection from acid instead of resistance if possible, because I was straight up immune to fire damage for up to 60 points of fire damage with the potion I drank, and I imagine the acid one works in the same way.
Yep.
What's the price difference?
I assume a lot.
A lot, yeah.
Hmm.
I see. So like I don't need one, so we only really need 5 potions.
Would that be
I'm happy
protection
to-
from energy? Is acid an energy?
Protection from energy is the spell, yes.
I know how to make it. Wait, do I? Where's construction? There's no construction. For making potions, do I just need to know the spell?
You need to have a working knowledge of the spell.
Okay, yeah. I do.
Alright, so what else what are you requesting from the townsfolk is what I want to know.
Oh, we're talking to townsfolk.
Or are you starting crafting? Because currently the party is standing around in Greyhands doing nothing.
Okay. Are they? Wait, did the towns offer it for free?
The town offered you whatever you need. You guys tell me what you're saying you need.
Okay, yeah. Then we need 6 protection from acid, and I'd say like, I think we should take a
That would
couple.
be like, that would be like 6,000 gold.
We need 6 protection from acid potions.
Are you sure you want to be asking that? That's like 6,000 gold what you're asking.
Right.
How
Like,
do I know?
maybe they're willing to give us whatever, but I think the town is going to be on a budget because this is like a little farmer village.
Yeah.
What is the cost of if I brew the potion?
If you brew things, things cost half as much. So a protection from acid potion is a 3rd level spell, and the minimum caster level would be 5. So when you're brewing a potion, the cost is 50 gold times spell times caster level.
Okay, okay.
So potions are a lot more expensive than scrolls to make. So that'd be 50 times 3 times 5. So it costs
750 each.
or 375 to brew because you brew things at half cost. So it costs 375 gold to brew the potion, and it would take you about half a day.
Well, okay. If we's needing a potion, I can make 6 for if we all come together and we put 2,250 gold, we can make 6. And I just needing some it'll take like 3 days to make all 6.
Wait, like 2,000 from each?
No, 2,000 for total. 2,250 for all 6.
You guys have that kind of money?
Hansel Pencil I still having my diamonds. So if we wanting to splitting 6 ways, we can. If you needing Hansel to put a little more forward, Hansel is happy to doing so. I wanting to kill dragon.
How much would that cost if we all pooled money for this?
It would just be it would be 375 each.
Oh, I can.
Yeah, Duke will get that.
Yeah.
This for the potion.
Yeah, this is the protection from energy acid.
Okay, I can contribute about 1,400 gold, a little less than that, to be specific.
Okay, you only need 375. Thank you.
Just for like in general funding.
Oh, okay. Hansel for general funding, I got like 1,800.
All right, Duke handed his half to Hansel.
Okay. Does everyone give me the 375 to make the 6 potions? And we're okay with spending the
I
3
do.
days? Are we? Is we okay with waiting 3 days for Hansel to making?
I mean, what do you guys think? You okay with the 3 days?
2 weeks. We got 2 weeks before anything.
Yep.
Okay.
You only need to make 5 because I already have one.
Oh yes. Okay. It is resistance or protection?
Protection is the one I have.
That is even the better. It now only 2.5 days. Wait. Yes.
All right.
Oh wait, if we're only making 5, then wait, that would be 50 times 5 times 3 times 5 potions. Oh wait, I did that wrong. Oh wait, because I caught it. Yes, I. Wait. 5.
Yeah, we got an
All right.
odd
Oh wait, it'd be the
number.
same. It'd be the same. I don't know what I'm saying. It'd be the same because yeah, it's still be 375.
Yeah, I was gonna say the first time that math didn't add up.
Yeah, I mean, if it was a different price, that'd be weird. Wait, so 375. Okay, I guess Hansel gets if everyone's okay with Hansel working for 2.5 days, then Hansel gets to work making 5 potions of protection from energy.
All right.
All right.
Do we decide what we're gonna do for those 2 days?
We could scout the what was it called, where the Dragon Slayer tomb, right? Or
it's
Yeah.
far.
it's like a day's.
So what is currently party is sitting in Greyhounds. What are you guys currently doing? It is like 9 o'clock in the morning.
Hansel's brewing the potions.
Okay,
Everyone gave me the gold.
Hansel gets to work on the potions. What is everybody else doing?
We could investigate that place that might have dragon related stuff that can help us defeat the dragon.
Like everybody or
Next
like
stop as a
specific people?
party.
What?
Like I think the crypt is our next stop as a party, right before we go to the actual dragon. We're gonna raid this tomb.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
crypt. I mean, we could always scout, see how it is.
Yeah, but like, is
Yeah.
it not a day and a half worth of travel, or
It is about a day and a half away. Yes.
Ah,
so?
Dave.
Yeah,
I'd say Duke would probably be working with the flame members and fortifying homes
All right.
in case like
All
the
right.
dragons get like upset and start like firing the like fire breathing the city. They have a place to huddle down.
Yeah, for the most part, you
And
see people are just like sandbagging their homes. A lot of people are grabbing pails of water from the river. Quite a few people are like pulling out asbestos and just throwing that everywhere.
asbestos?
Yes,
Oh shit.
it's fireproof.
We don't know that's bad.
Yes.
Exactly.
Asbestos, my favorite.
Oh,
I
yes,
mean,
let me just take
technically,
a
we
deep
could
breath.
probably. I mean, isn't the wizard's house like completely like made of like stone and stuff? Maybe we can
Yes.
offer, some of the people to like go down to the basement and hide there.
That is true. We
Yeah.
could shelter. How many? Hey, Kevin, how many people do you think we could shelter in like the basement area?
Quite
It
a
was-
few, honestly. If you're willing to open up the basement as a shelter,
Well-
it's quite a bit of land down there.
Did we fully
Okay.
like make sure
the
it was
knight-
safe?
Yeah, I think we
Yeah.
did.
The knight is
Maybe
going to spend his day like clearing out the basement of the mansion to make sure there's no like evidence of Emily or no conspiracy shit down there.
Alright.
I don't want to cause another mass panic.
Right.
Let me
Yeah.
warp you back to the basement map. So currently.
Oh, and the corpses.
Yeah.
Oh
so
yeah, the corpses.
Currently down there are a ruined couch, several dead demon corpses, a giant workshop full of weird gizmos. No, that's been auctioned off by this point, so you don't need that anymore.
I mean, if we haven't harvested the demon corpses, why don't we donate them? Like, if we can't, can we use them for anything?
You tell me.
I mean, I guess we could donate them for science or something.
You
I
also
know
have.
Give them to
the
the
church
city.
liked them. The church was interested. The sovereign host.
Well, let me turn off dynamic lighting and.
Like, if the party lets Duke.
Yeah, I mean, we have no reason not to. Worst thing that'll happen is that someone at the Silver Flame is thanks for giving us this.
Oh, they do the whole fucking Vecna's hand thing.
You also
Oh,
have an
shit.
animated couch down here.
That's a reference no one understands.
Wait, what'd you say? That I didn't hear.
You have
Vecna's hand.
Oh, I get it. Like from like from Stranger Things,
Critical
right?
Role. No.
Oh well, there's a Vecna in Stranger Things. My bad.
Okay. Double face palm. You think Vecna is from Stranger Things?
No, I know it's from D&D, but that's where that's where I heard the name
That's where I
first.
heard the friggin' Hand of Vecna from.
Well,
The hell-
Vecna's a pretty big character in the show.
What is the
Like
hand of
literally
Vecna?
those okay.
No, these.
You know what?
Never mind.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Well, what is this thing? What do you guys speak of? Hand of
Vecna.
Death?
I'd say not ruin it in case you ever play something with it in it.
That is true.
I
Oh.
will not answer that question. Anywho,
Yeah.
what are you doing down
Sorry,
here,
fair
TK?
enough.
There are a bunch of demon corpses. So walking down to the basement, there's a whole bunch of barrels. Turning left, there's a giant corpse of a destroyed animated couch. What are you doing with this?
It's not dangerous anymore, so that's not a priority.
Okay. Heading
let's
down
see.
here, you see the bloodied and spattered remains of Lorelei and your wereshark.
Do we have
Didn't
bleach? Is that a thing?
Oh shoot! I thought we brought them up to be buried. Oops.
Yeah, we buried them.
Yeah, we buried them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
No, I don't think we said we were going to bury them. We just brought them up.
Duke definitely took them out. I know for certain that Duke
the
grabbed
knight
them.
is. He puts on a nice maid dress over the armor, and he starts sweeping.
They're still like you start to sweep up all the dried blood and gore everywhere. You also see this giant room down here with like demonic runes written on the wall, giant pit
She's
full
got
of
paint over.
demon shit.
You've got to paint over that with a nice neutral color.
I'll say if you guys want to spend the day renovating your basement while he's while your artificer's making potions, you can do that to clean up the whole
Yeah.
place.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Where can I find the chemicals wizards always have? You know, it's like alchemical chemicals.
The what?
Yeah, like, but no, he's gotta have like cleaning supplies or like some sort of like liquid. You know, or like some equipment.
You guys auctioned off all his booze.
Some of which we don't have it. They sold the bleach.
They
Oh, the
sold
good stuff.
Bleach is not a thing in the Middle Ages.
We're in Shard. There's gotta be bleach. Don't tell me. No, we're in Eberron. We're
Okay,
there's gotta be bleach. Don't lie to me.
I don't think bleach exists in the Middle Ages. I'm gonna say no to that.
But say it's Middle Ages when there's like a fucking airships. There's gotta be bleach.
You could bleach. What's it called? You could put all your stuff out onto a bleaching green. Like you can, what's it called? Like you can wash it down with sandstone, but it's very intensive work. Industrial bleach does not exist, I'm afraid.
Do we have any like carpets? Are there any carpets down here? Like used rugs?
You guys auctioned off all of the rugs except for the ones that are in the kitchen.
Oh,
let me.
We could probably. How much blood is on the floor? Like how much?
I will say, if you guys spend the day cleaning this place up, you can turn it into a makeshift shelter.
Okay.
All right, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me delete.
We'll tell the Baroness in the morning.
There you go.
Very cool.
You guys got rid of all that. Oh, you guys still technically have this unsprung trap in here still.
Oh, that's a. Yeah, we should not have that. Yeah, let's roll it up for the presents. Leave a little sticky note attached. Don't roll this up. It's a magic trap.
I mean, would one of you guys like to take it with you? It's technically loot.
Oh, I can't read.
Actually, you know what? I can see how we could use that in the fight.
Would you like details on the magic pit trap?
Just throw it at the dragon.
Flying creature.
Do you want details of the magic rug trap?
Sure.
It is a magical trap. You can sell it obviously for money. It is a 30-foot deep pit trap that has a 1-round delay. As soon as someone steps on the rug, basically it casts the create pit spell on itself. It's a 30-foot fall. It's a reflex save to jump out. So 1 round after initial trap lid. It does not actually extend down to the basement. It's like it's a magical pit, and it's active for a minute before it dispels. And you can reset it by casting create pit on it again.
Oh.
Wait, I have a create pit. That's.
You can reset your
yes.
rug. You can reset your rug trap. How much does a rolled up rug weigh?
That's a good question.
Probably
rug.
Had a lot of those, so I can pretty confidently say that it's not too much. I can't give you an exact amount though.
Like 5 pounds.
This is it is a 10-foot by 10-foot rug, so 10-foot by 10-foot rug weight. It weighs about 30 pounds. That seems about right.
Ooh.
Cool.
So which of you wants to carry around 30 pounds of rug?
Horse.
You throw it on the horse. Alright. Alright, party spends the day clearing out the manor, turning the basement into a makeshift shelter. You can't fit, you probably can't fit the whole town down there, but you can definitely fit, a good, 100 or so people down there, definitely.
Oh, 30 pounds, did you say?
30 pounds for 10-foot by 10-foot rug, yes.
Thank you. Funny hole MK2.
Funny hole too. Alright. So again, you can't like fit the whole town in down there, but you can definitely fit a portion of the town down there. Immediately people begin asking you to rent tickets on your new attraction. Do you charge money for this, or you just let anybody in?
It's a shelter, so let's not charge.
Alright. You have about 100 or so people of various wealth levels all currently sheltering in your basement. Let me make a note of that.
I mean, there's a lot. I mean, all of our valuable stuff has been sold in the auction anyway, so we'll be fine. There's not really much left to steal.
I mean, you guys are heroes at this point. You guys are going after the kill the dragon. People aren't going to steal your stuff even if they wanted to.
What are they gonna steal? The plates?
Another silver spoon.
No, that one was my
Alright,
favorite.
Hansel, you don't need a roll to make your 5 potions, yeah?
No, I have a working knowledge of the spell.
Cool. You what's it called? You fake all the potions. You get them all wrapped up. It costs you like 1,000 goldish. Did you do all the math?
Yeah. Yeah, we did the math. Everyone gave their portion of their cut.
Oh shit! I completely forgot.
Yeah, you have
to subtract
pay
it.
for these things. So if they are 375 each to make, and you're making 5 of them, that costs you 1,875 gold. Yes.
Yes.
All right, cool. That'll take you about 2 days to make. Party spends 2 days cleaning the basement, and so 2 days pass. So unless anyone else has anything else they want to do in that extra day of time, Hansel finishes your potions on the morning of day 3.
Nice.
Nice.
Good morning, team. Is it crypt raiding time?
I think it's crypt raiding time.
Hansel is thinking so.
Until the dragon attacks.
So how far is the dragon away from us?
You have no idea where the dragon is.
No, I thought we were told to meet it somewhere to bring it books.
He told you to meet him at or what's it called? The dragon demanded the books, the dragon demanded the ransom, and the dragon demanded it was just the books and the ransom. And
Duke's gonna leave Sheldon at the manor.
You are going to leave your turtle at the manor.
Oh.
Alright, you can roll me a local. He told you to bring it to the monastery of the sovereign host. You can roll me a local check, and I'll tell you where that is.
Yeah, 11.
Not a clue. You're not from around here.
Okay. Anybody know where this monastery of the sovereign host is?
I mean, I feel like the priests would probably know about it.
You're welcome to ask them.
Let's ask them.
Alright. Party goes to speak to the priestess of the sovereign host. She will say, yes, there was a monastery of that name on the far side of the Dragon Fen. It's maybe 2-4 days at most that way. It was an old monastery to the sovereign host. We abandoned it about 100 years ago.
Yeah, how far away is it?
3 or 4 days walk that way?
And is that way in the same way as the crypt?
Yes.
Okay.
They are both
So it's about crypt's about halfway on our way there. Yeah, we got more than enough time to raid the crypt.
What party do?
I'm personally ready to head out. I don't know about you guys.
Hansel is rearing to the going.
Party heads out.
It's
Yeah, I
time.
got that.
Alright, who all do you
Yes, sir.
bring with you?
Honestly, I think Emily, Moffel, and this guy, if he's willing to come.
Gazra, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. The fucking boys.
Alright, Jonah, you
Shit,
coming
we're
along as
Form
well?
our caravan. What'd you say?
I said, Jonah, you coming as well?
only if they ask him.
That rabbit's lame.
I mean, the knight personally would assume that Jonah would just say no. But yeah, he'll ask you if you make it obvious.
Yeah, he's just been smoking for the past few days, so.
Jonah, you look bored.
Who would like to join you on an adventuring party, Bacchus?
You see him flick his cigarette. So. Yeah, yeah. I'm game. I can follow you guys for a little bit.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess I can follow you
glad to
guys
hear it.
around.
Yeah, I guess.
He's too cool for us.
Honestly, he's so cool.
Yes, sir.
Too busy getting lung cancer at the age of 50.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
Right.
yes.
Yeah.
Let me.
Look at us having an entire party with like fucking 5 NPCs with us. Or
Congrats.
It's
some
our
other.
caravan.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Alright, so speaking of caravan, are you guys just walking, or are you guys actually renting like a caravan to fit everybody? Because there are a lot of you.
Well, that sounds like
That is
fun.
not a honestly. Oh, but I feel like that would be more easily spotted by the dragon.
I mean, there's also like 7 of you, so being spotted is probably not your highest priority right now. If you want to be
Not
easier
our.
not spotted, you may
Wait.
wish to ditch some people.
All right, caravan.
Yeah,
Caravan.
cool.
Hooray!
The
What do you guys want?
pioneers.
You guys buy a wagon?
How much is a wagon? How much is a
Uh,
wagon?
depends what you want. Do you want like a cart? Do you want like a carriage? What do you guys want?
Would,
Do you guys want a
would they shoot down
wheelbarrow?
our airship?
Our airship's
Honestly, I think
back in
a cart
Woke.
should probably be fine.
Oh,
what?
it is?
Is our airship still in Woke?
You do not own an
but-
airship.
It's not gonna work
You
outside
guys
of
have
the
a
city.
car. Those only work in cities.
Yeah, is it still so is it still in the
Oh.
city or did we lug it all the way here?
Presumably, it's still.
It's
I
still
don't
in
think
the
we
in
would
front of the
track
Temple
it.
of the Silver Flame.
Okay.
Okay. In the courtyard specifically.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was in the back.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
All right. Are you
How
guys
mu-
buying a cart or anything like that, or what's going on?
Uh,
I think your cart's not a bad idea, as long as we don't leave like 40,000 gold of loot in it, like last time.
Why would the party ever do something like that?
Well, it's not a bad idea, but can the horse do it all on his own to pull us?
Might need more than one horse.
How much is other horsing?
Let me look up all these things.
What if Duke and TK, you is good with animals. What if you convince Horse to work with us?
Oh, well, I was gonna ask him anyway, but the knight will look down at the horse and say, "Are you willing to pull the carriage for us if we get one?"
What if we get 2
we
horses? Convince
might
another
need
horse.
another horse.
Yes, this is what Hansel says.
I
Yes,
think we'll overwork your
horse-
friend if we just do it by himself.
The horse
Duke,
looks
you
at
should-
weird, confusingly.
Duke, I thinking that you should convincing another horse to helping.
If you guys would like to buy,
I don't think these are.
if you guys want to buy a horse, the price ranges from around 80 gold to 300 gold, depending on how big a horse you want and if you want it combat trained.
Would a townsfolk lend us one of their horses?
If you guys say you need a horse, yes, it won't be combat trained though.
We just need a workhorse.
I think it's just pulling us.
Yeah, we just need
Yeah.
a horse to pull the carriage.
But
don't-
does combat train mean like if there's a loud noise, it will freak out?
Unless someone rolls rolls a handle animal check on him, yes.
Okay.
Although if that happens, Duke can like calm it down.
Here's random workhorse.
It's okay.
It does not have 35 hit points. It has quite a bit less. What do you want them pulling? Do you want like a carriage?
Like one with a cover, like on top.
Can we get one of those classic like caravaneer, like it's a long wagon with that tight white tarp hide canvas thing over top of it?
You want
Like the ones the
a-
Pioneers want? Yeah.
Yeah, we want like a pioneer carriage.
I got a few tokens here. Let me see if there's anything here you guys want.
Yeah.
We got that. I got. Oh my god.
What's even going on here?
I can't tell what those are.
The fuck? Those are scarecrows. Oh wait. Oh yeah.
Stylish.
Very rusty. It gives it that
Well,
rustic.
like the one I.
Yeah, one of those.
Oh, like this? Okay, that's more steampunky, but all right.
Isn't everyone a steampunk?
No,
type?
like whatever that you just sent in the chat is what I have in my head.
Yeah.
Like a covered wagon. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, pioneer wagon.
I like it.
All right, let me see if I can find one.
Yeah, let's get it blue and red, just like in the picture.
I do have a covered wagon. Okay.
Oh, that's tiny.
I can make it bigger.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, just like pioneers.
Do you guys want that token, or do you guys prefer this token?
Well, the second one.
The second one's cooler.
Yeah, the second one's pretty cool.
Controlled by all players. Here you go. You should have control over wagon now.
We should make it face the right. Oh, that's just upside down. I don't like how it's facing backwards.
Okay, I can flip it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yay.
Yeah. Time to play the Oregon Trail, boys.
Oh no, I got dysentery. Fuck.
What can I make?
Alright, who's riding and who's walking?
I'm gonna sit on this barrel.
August immediately takes like a spot in the wagon because he's too good for walking.
Hansel is super slow, so he's gonna sit in there. I don't think we want to move at 15 feet per second or 15 feet.
Who's driving?
The knight will. Yeah, then I was about to say the knight will drive since he's horse proficient, I guess.
Alright, so Jonah, Duke, and August are walking.
August is walking? I thought August said he got in.
Well, currently
I
there's
know.
no space.
How slow is Malcolm needs the cover.
I'll say 6 people can fit in the wagon.
Oh, can't I just drive it on the horse?
Oh, that works too. There's one.
That's how he's used to it anyway.
All right, get in there, August.
Conditioned enough to keep up with the wagon.
Well, I'll have to drag my character into the. Oh, I see. I see.
God. Alright, so is this your marching order?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is the speed of the people walking though?
Gazra can definitely keep up with 30 feet per round. Duke or Jonah? I believe Duke's in heavy armor, so he's down to 20 feet right now.
I guess the slowest people should ride in there.
Yeah, I can walk.
I mean, there's also another horse.
Duke can be on the other horse.
That works
Yeah,
too.
the 2 animal guys.
We're making Jonah walk. Oh, that feels so mean.
Yeah. Well, what the...
Well, we don't want his fumes in here, you know.
Yeah, we want this place to smell like a cat.
Oh,
what?
I meant from the smoking.
Oh, I thought like what the fuck you talking about fumes?
I should also mention the people on the inside of because you guys opted for a covered wagon. Everybody in here is going to be on a penalty to perception.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I want to be sitting on the barrel on the outside if that's cool.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Right. So basically, Duke, Jonah, or Duke, Lucas, TK, Jonah, and Gazra will be the ones making perception checks.
All right, which is pretty good because Jonah has an
So,
insane.
wait, does that mean like there's space open for Jonah?
I suppose
If
it
he wants-
does.
Ta-da!
Okay.
Oh,
You
that's
shall-
perfect.
You shall experience secondhand smoke.
For it seems.
Put him on the back so you can blow it out the back.
Alrighty, cool. You guys
So I
start
smooth
out
math
on your
roll.
Oregon Trail. Why don't y'all roll me perceptions?
Shit.
And I get to roll random encounters for the first time in forever.
How's it feel?
Hooray.
Perceive.
Alright, so again, Duke, TK, Lucas, and Gaza. Or just Duke,
Oh,
TK.
88. That's a bad number.
And Wyatt.
Alright, 45 does 45 is nothing. 43 is also nothing. Cool. Okay.
Wow.
We have our first day of travel in forever, and absolutely nothing happens. Congrats.
Do,
Incredible.
Yay.
You know, this
do
is
DMs
relaxing.
get hero points?
What?
Do DMs get hero points?
Maybe.
That's
I do not actually roll random encounters. I am amazed by this. But yeah, okay. Let me move you guys back to the overland map. We haven't used this one in a while.
Whoa.
Oh, the big map. Zoom out far.
Yeah, the Big Mac.
Yeah, this is a map of like all of Corvair. I don't think we're gonna need all of this though.
Look, it's Zorago, the place where I'm from.
You guys want to head down that way?
The gnomes are weird, man.
Alright, anywho, party essentially leaves the town and heads off towards the crypt, I believe is where you're heading first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yes.
Alright, so you guys are basically heading straight south at this point. You're heading right into the King's Forest. You're not really following a road at this point. You are essentially, what's it called? You guys get on your horse, you get in your caravan, and you essentially drive said caravan like directly into a forest. As you're following the say again?
Yeah. I just like the idea of driving a caravan into the bush.
Yeah, you're just like driving it directly into the bush. You're like running over a lot of plants. There's maybe a bit of thistle around you, a lot of lavender, a lot of overgrown plants. Like you're still definitely within the city after a day or not really in the city, but like you're still in civilization or so after a day or so. Like you're not really near you guys basically you make your way out of it, you make your way through the forest, past the forest, kind of skirting the edge of the forest here and there, and you guys maybe end up passing through like a farmer's wheat field or like a cabbage field or a carrot field or something along those lines. And by the end of the day, you guys are essentially setting up camp right there. You are on one of the farms that surrounds Wote, and by extension Bellum. You're right on the edge of the forest here, and you're probably making camp in like the corner of some farmer's field. Do you guys
Okay.
do anything as you make camp?
I draw a giant 1,400-mile long demon star.
You inscribed a pentagram on the map.
I was gonna say you drew the Star of David. You didn't.
No,
It's not quite the Star of David.
that would be this one.
All right.
Oh wait, can you even do that? You can't do that. You have to make it linger.
Oh my god!
Can't
If
do
you're
that
if
one
you're
short.
done offending people on the live stream, is there anything specific you guys do at camp?
Hmm. So is a farmer just like we're just like on the far end of a wheat field, right?
Yeah, you're basically you are on the far end of a wheat field right now. You guys find yourself. Hey there, you did it. Yeah, you guys are basically at the far end of the wheat field. You're in one of those. I'm trying to paint a good mental image for you, but like you know those like little farms that surround Whiterun. That's basically where you are right now.
Cool.
You have like very small farms that are like just around the edge of the city. You're far enough away from the farmhouse that presumably whoever owns this land can't notice you guys. but you're also not too far away that you're still within like civilization. You guys are still like about 20 miles away from town at this point.
So like the kind of place Caden lives.
Probably, yeah.
We
Yeah.
live there too.
Do you guys have
Nice.
rations? Do you guys go hunting? Do you guys set up a tent?
I would love to hunt.
But she's gonna try. Yeah, Helen's gonna try too. With my new hooray survival skills. Hooray!
If you'd like to try and look
Nice.
for some food, that sounds like a survival check.
Yes.
Keep in mind you
Duke
have
much
a
would-
lot of
Can
bountiful
Duco
food.
help Helen?
Absolutely, you can give him a +2.
Well, can I like
So
hunt
that's
like with
18.
her?
Yeah, that's
+2.
That's what an aid another is.
How much
Ah.
were those 3 black emeralds that you gave us that the Kenneth or the not the Kenneth, like the Malik family gave us?
She gave you
I think we-
one. She gave you one black emerald, which was worth 1,000 gold.
We sold that already.
Yes, that was a
Mm.
while ago.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
I'll-
For some reason I have 3 black emeralds written in my inventory from like 10 sessions ago.
I'd have to go look that up. I don't remember off the top of my head.
Okay.
All right, so what is your total survival? So is
18
If it
for me.
was
TK is rolling an 18. All right, and Helen, you assisted, and Duke, you assisted.
Yeah.
That's 18, 21, 22. That's 23. Oh, that'd be a 22, which is food for how many people? Jesus Christ, you're good at this. That is surviving. Get along in the wild. You can provide food around for one other person for every 2 points your check result exceeds 10. So that is 12, 14, 16, 18, 22. Oh no, 20, 22. So 5, 6. So you can feed 7 mouths total. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're still missing food for 6 people because Gazrilla eats quite a lot.
Luciano is going to go hunting also, but in a different way. I'm gonna sneak into the farmer's farm and loot some produce.
Sounds like a survival check.
Is it a survival check or is it a stealth check?
This is hunting for food is survival.
He's
Yeah, no, I specifically meant I'm gonna go steal food from the farm that we're camping on.
Okay, if you're straight up stealing, okay, that's a stealth check.
Yeah.
Okay.
theft.
All right.
Oh!
Alright. How do you come back with enough food to feed yourself, Jonah, and a Minotaur? With a 29.
I just grabbed a like piece of canvas we have, and I just like loaded it up. I think with like a bunch of like potatoes and some carrots, and I don't know. Yeah, just like a nice veggie medley for us to chow down on. I'm like laboriously dragging this huge sack of food back and be like, hey.
Lucano comes back with a fucking hotel pan full of mashed potatoes.
Yeah. Hey guys, I found this in the bush.
Oh, that's
You
incredible,
clearly did
Luciano.
not find it.
You did not find this in a bush. You-
Alright, congrats. Already doesn't need to check rations today. Do you guys sleep? Do you guys set up a campfire? Do you guys go patrolling? What do you do? You
I'll
guys have
take
tents?
first watch.
Do you guys have tents, or are you just sleeping inside your wagon?
I have a tent.
I still have the 4-person tent, so
Hansel's gonna
Is that
sleep in the van.
Alright, let me...
Yeah.
So we have 2 tents?
Technically,
no,
Oh.
I only have one.
Oh wait, where the
Someone
fuck
else
is
has
my
a
tent?
tent.
I don't know where the fuck I put my tent. I'm gonna be real with you guys.
Alright,
Oh,
here,
no.
You can sleep.
here is your 4-person tent controlled by
Helen.
Helen.
All
Would
right,
you like to put it?
do over here. That's not good. That good.
Alright, also, from background noise, you're not literally in a farmer, in like a road in the middle of the farmer's field. This is just a random image I grabbed for background.
Oh.
If we actually do a combat, if we actually do like a proper combat, I will give you guys a combat map. But don't worry about exact character positioning on this map.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep watch, and I will also sleep under the stars. I got a bedroll, so I'm gonna find myself a nice soft patch of grass underneath a tree, and
Alright.
I'm gonna sleep under the stars tonight.
Let me spawn you a bedroll. Do I have a bedroll? I do have a bedroll. Controlled by Lucas. Alright. Gazra also just sleeps at the back of the tent. Everybody else mostly just sleeping in the wagon. Duke, where are you sleeping?
The knight is out out under the stars as well. He's like sitting up, leaning on the horse, trying his best to sleep.
He finds he cannot sleep.
But you're sleeping on your horse?
Well, no, not on the horse, but like he's like leaning up against it, I guess, sitting up.
Duke?
I guess really, I guess you just lean up on the wagon.
Alright, you just lean up
'Cause-
against the wagon.
Yeah, because
no
there's no like
bedroll or
trees
anything.
nearby.
There can be a tree nearby if you want
Uh,
a tree nearby.
Does August just have the tent all for himself? No one's like in it.
I
Apparently.
want to see if anybody else would want to go into the tent. That's what I'm.
Hansel, before he's gonna run over to Luciano before he goes to bed, and very, very quietly whisper to him, Luciano. See, okay, when you were pooping, we found out that TK has a dragon mark. We watched him go through the process of getting dragon mark. It's a whole thing. I'm sure you remember the pain,
Lucas
but
is now awake
he.
at this point. It's been enough words.
Oh, Luciano's awake now. Oh, he wasn't asleep.
Yeah, as you walk over and begin whispering things in his face, I imagine like a few
Oh,
seconds
I
later.
said I was keeping watch. I was taking
Oh.
first watch. I'm not sleeping.
Okay, at which point Hansel walks over to you, assuming you're awake, and begins blabbering in your face.
Yeah. Oh, good evening.
So I want to know what type of what's it called? I want to know the Hansel Besser wants to know the type of the person, the type of house he is, and so apparently it's on his eye. So I want you, if you don't mind, sneak over there and check it, looking and seeing.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that seems like a violation of his privacy.
But he's not telling. He won't open his mask.
Yeah. You know what? Sure, I'll give it a try. But if he catches me, this is on you, all right?
Okay, no, that's a bad idea then.
But okay, wait. You watched him get dressed?
What? No. So he was just standing there in the auction house and went, "Ah, it's hurting!" And then and Duke was like, "Oh yeah." And then me and Duke remembered, "Oh yeah, that's what happens when your dragon mark is coming. It hurts."
Oh.
Yes.
What a miss.
How far away are y'all from Duke?
I mean, Duke could probably wake up at this point if he wants.
I was trying to be as quiet as physically possible.
No, I'm saying like how far? 'Cause
Hansel,
I can't-
quiet. Psh.
Also,
mean,
Duke can hear shit.
He can roll stealth opposed by your perception if you want to roll, but I think at this point you guys are used to Hansel's nonsense.
I've run a
Even
roll
if we can
stealth.
hear him, we're probably not paying attention.
7.
He's pure
Any of you beat a 7.
on what?
Perception.
Perception?
Yes.
My natural bonus is 7.
The party is very perceptive.
Hansel.
You hear
No.
Duke approach.
You want to know too.
I am curious, but a man deserves his privacy.
We needing to know. What if he's Kenneth? What if he's Kenneth? Do you ever thinking that? What if he's Kenneth? He's very secret. He's very secret.
Oop.
Lucas, do you respond?
Do I
again?
know what signs are for like Kenneth awakening?
For
Like, how obsessed am I about like the Kenneths?
roll me knowledge nobility?
Nah. No. That's a no.
Or if you'd like to know specifically about the mark of making, I'd let you roll Arcana.
Oh, can I know the
Okay.
mark of making?
That
I
would be
like
Arcana.
artificing.
That would be an Arcana
Okay.
check.
Sweet.
Nope.
28.
Oh,
28. Apparently you know all about the mark of making. Damn, okay. Kenneth is obviously they're the biggest, yes, they have, where is mark of making specifically? How's Kenneth? Does the mark of making. The mark of making is, called, the mark of making grants various magical benefits. They're generally artificer related. Generally, people with the mark of making get abilities related to infusing items with magic, repairing items by a touch, increased skill at crafting, being able to just conjure completely made items out of midair. Like they're the crafting and artificer house. So generally, powers related to the Kenneth making are all about just making shit. That's why it's called the Mark of Making. As for what it looks like, generally like a kind of an arrowy looking thing. I will link you a picture of it. This is what the Mark of Making generally looks like.
Oh.
First one is the most common. Then it grows into number 2, number 3. The fourth one is a special case. That generally doesn't happen normally, but you rolled high enough, and I'll let you know what that is if you're curious.
I am.
That is called
I'm always curious.
That is called a Siberus mark. So a Siberus mark is a special type of dragon mark that only really appears on basically it's the sort of thing where it happens where someone goes their entire life without manifesting a mark. They become a great hero, and everyone's just like, huh, I wonder why he wasn't dragon marked. And then they suddenly manifest this giant fucking dragon mark across their entire body, which gives them like 9th level spells. That's what a Siberus mark is. It's a prestige class. And basically the requirement is like B12th level.
Fancy.
interesting.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that is not what TK has. He does not have a Siberus mark.
Oh God, no. I wish.
So, in regards to guessing what might have happened, like what house he could be from watching the process of him getting his mark, do I have any guesses? Or do I?
So the different dragon marked houses are, you have Kenneth, which is making stuff. Denareth, which is all about protective magic. Galandia, which is all about like hosting and hospitality. Jarasco, which is healing. Kundarak, which is safety and security. Lathander, which is all about like air and airship magic. House Madani, which is like what's it called, like secretive and like spies. You have House Oran, which runs like the transport business and has like teleporting and movement. Fiarlan, which is the Mark of Shadow. House Civilis, which is the gnome one about scribing. House Thrask, which is like the finding and bounty hunting house. House Thurundi, which is also entertainment and espionage, and then also House Valdis, which is Duke.
Okay.
Those are the Those are the 12 dragon marked houses. There used to be an additional house, House Vol, but that one got blown up like 2,600 years ago.
So I'm aware that getting your dragon mark is kind of related to what the house is known for.
It is absolutely like every dragon mark. Dragon marks define the house. Like, not every single House Valdis member is involved in like animal handling, but that's kind of what the house is known for.
Is there any? And there was none that was really like about fighting.
None about fighting.
Protecting.
But there was one about secrecy.
Yep. There is House Mandy, which is the half-elven dragon marked house, which is all about the they have the mark of detection, which lets them like scry on people and shit, or like detect poison and disease.
That's my guess. That is my official guess.
But
Okay.
he's a half
I'd
elf.
say it's the.
What?
Well, he's having trouble sleeping at the moment.
Did you just confirm Duke TK's race?
I'm saying you're assuming he's a half elf.
Oh yes, yes.
All right. How
I'm
about
thinking
this?
he's like that protection guy. Protection.
House Deneath
Dragon
would have been
mark.
a possibility. House Deneath is all about mercenaries and bodyguards, and their mark is the mark of Sentinel, hilariously enough, which gives a bunch of powers related to protecting others and keeping others from harm, like mage armor, shield of other, or shield of faith, that kind of stuff. And hilarious enough, +2 to sense motive as well.
So the likelihood that he's Kenneth is extremely low.
In order for him to be Houth Cannith, he would have to be a human, because Houth Cannith is exclusively human, and his mark would give him powers related to infusing, artificing, and repairing.
Ansel kind of stares at Luciano, thinking, and with like, I don't even know how to describe what he's looking like, but he's just.
Tell me if TK sounds like the artificing type to you.
Hansel's he's just thinking, and he's just like, and he just waves his hand like, never mind that, and he just walks back to the carriage and goes to sleep.
No, you've piqued my curiosity. Luciano's gonna stand up and non-stealthily walk up to TK.
You stealthily walk up to TK. Are you trying to sneak up on TK?
Nope. TK,
Right.
you
TK.
awake?
Yes, actually, I am.
You wanna go for a little walk here?
I would love to.
So
wait, Luciano, is you leaving?
I'm just going for a little hike.
Okay, I'll keep watch.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just start walking into the bush. Luciano says, "So, I heard something interesting happened to you yesterday, or a few days ago now, I suppose."
Yes, that fight with dragons was marvelous.
That was an incredible fight. I do hope that our next fight against the dragon is going to go half as well as that, even. But I heard that you may have had a dragon mark awaken.
That's what the Duke and the little one had said to me.
Now, I'm not. You are, of course, entitled to your privacy, but everybody is curious, and I don't want to see it. I don't want to know your face. I'm just, we've been traveling together for some time. We've been doing some adventuring for some time, and I was just curious, would you be able to open up to us a little bit?
I must admit, I'm not quite sure. I don't know my family's history. Neither do I know what it's been doing.
Mm. Where do you hail?
I do not know.
Mm.
I've been wandering all my life, if I must admit.
I see.
And as much as it is embarrassing to admit, this helmet has been stuck on my head for quite a while. My race is not exactly quite shaped for human armor.
Oh, you literally can't take your armor off.
Well, the rest of it is not as much of a problem, but the helmet itself has been, and not that I mind, of course. It's just can lead to awkward situations.
I see. Yeah, I feel like we've stumbled into a similar lifestyle. Me more so by choice. See, I grew up in Stormhome, way north. My father was a prosperous merchant up there, but that clearly, as you can see, wasn't the life for me, and I eventually ended up stealing one of his airships. to go to Sharn to try and make a name for myself, and well, it worked, but it's gotten old, and I tend to wander. Don't really consider myself from Stormhome these days, but I have heritage there.
I see.
Do you keep your helmet on for fear of being ostracized?
For what reason?
Like you say, it leads to awkward situations. Are you ashamed?
No, it's just rather it's awkward that I can't get it off. That's listen, that was phrased weird.
It's literally stuck on your head.
Not quite sized for me.
I see.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
I'm curious if it's all right with you. I won't. That what happens stays between us. But would you want to lift your faceplate up and maybe we can glean some information about your past and where you're from?
Faceplate?
From what I understand, it seems like your eye was where the mark appeared.
That's what I've been told.
Do you have a liftable visor on your helmet even?
I don't know. I have only had this armor for just before I met you, actually.
Lorelei had a hand in that, I assume.
Not in that, but she was an indirect cause to why I got it.
Well, I would like to see your face. If it's not going to cause you too much discomfort,
Yes,
if you want to try and take it off.
if you'd like.
Yeah, okay.
What do you say?
Hey, you notice a very familiar looking hawk on a tree perched on a tree nearby.
Yeah.
Is that Wyatt up there?
Yep.
I'm not quite sure. It's hard to tell. I like the idea that it sounds.
I'm just making noise.
Oh, it also is just occurring to me. Have I seen you speaking with your horse recently?
Of course, I've always spoke to him.
Is it a
Would
him
you-
or a her? Because that matters a lot right now, actually. You told me it was a mare.
Did I? I don't know. The knight has no idea.
Okay, fair enough.
Can
It's
Duke identify?
I mean, does Duke stick his head in the horse?
Well, I guess Duke wouldn't care if it's not something that came up.
Probably not. Here, have some trees. What do you guys do? You see Wyatt nearby.
Maybe could you be related to Duke in some way? You have a almost unnatural bond with your steed.
I don't really know. And he starts kind of like putting his hands to the side of his head, like trying to lift it off.
Oh, Luciano stays silent in anticipation.
Do you want me to send him the picture after?
Yeah, sure. Hold on, I got it. Eventually, the helmet does pop off. Oh, where is it?
You don't need to send it to
and
everyone if you don't want to.
no, we'll get there.
Duke can't
Yeah,
see
And you're
through the
able to
hawk's
see
eyes,
his
so he doesn't
his
know.
face. And for the first time, his voice like it's not echoing in the armor, so you can hear it. It's not nearly as deep as it normally sounds. And he says, "Oh, look at that."
That comes off.
It makes sense, I guess. With how proficient you are in combat, I suppose. And I think you look very dashing, TK.
Is my eye normal?
Yeah, I'm gonna look into his eye.
But I mean, his eye definitely looks bloodshot. And have you decided on a design for what it looks like around your eyes?
I'm thinking like
Just like
a cog shaped around the pupil.
You're gonna see like his veins have like basically drawn a cog around his pupils. It looks
I say
Interesting.
delete that message to me because I can't see through Wyatt's eyes.
Well, whatever.
Yeah.
Then I won't read it.
There you
Me.
go. Thank you for
would I recognize this symbol that it's formed or anything?
You could roll me an Arcana check on the weird symbol.
An Arcana check. Well, I don't have great Arcana, but we can hope for a good roll. Nope.
Nope.
Yeah.
Not a damn clue what that symbol represents. It doesn't look like any dragon mark you've seen before.
I have never seen that in my life. TK.
What does it look like?
It's like your veins have almost formed a cog around the outside of your left or right eye.
Could be both.
I'll decide later.
Yeah. It's like a
Eye.
cog surrounding one of your eyes.
How strange.
Very strange.
Well, yeah, it still kind of hurts like hell, but it's more of like a faint stinging notation right now. Like you can definitely deal with it, but it like definitely feels weird.
I will say that despite the dull pain, it's quite energizing. It's almost like feeling adrenaline just before you were about to go to bed.
Interesting. Do you want to limit test right now? Do you want to have a little spar, see if it's unlocked anything within you?
I would be certainly down for that.
We just see
Yeah, okay.
TK kill Luciano.
Fear not, I will leave the sheath of my sword on.
Yes, agreed. I think that would be wise. Please do not kill me.
I would never hurt you. Outside of this.
Do you guys just start sparring?
Yeah, we can do a little
I'd
spar.
say so.
See if there's any like abilities or something that are associated with this that will come
Cool.
up.
Roll initiative, I suppose.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Hopefully
This
this
is almost
too
a no
loud.
initiative session.
Almost.
Shoot, how loud is this duel going to be?
Probably not that
That's
loud.
way too.
I think they
we
went out
walked
pretty far,
ways into
no?
the forest. Yeah.
They're far,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
there's trees
Alright.
blocking the sound.
Okay, they're not like lit. Oh, let me
I think they're beyond the map. Yeah.
They're not like yelling.
let me extend the map a few cells.
That said, he probably does put his helmet back on before he gets in a fight.
I figured.
Mhm.
Very true.
Alright.
It's the abyss.
Hold on, let me spawn more background for you guys. 1 second.
They went far.
I mean, if you want more squares, I can spawn in more squares.
No,
you
this
don't
is
have
fine.
to. Thank
They
you,
need an
thank you.
entire planet's of length.
Anywho, alright, so you guys both draw swords. What do you do?
Well, it looks like I get the drop on TK a little bit here.
Well, it's a friendly spar, so I'm assuming you guys can just decide who goes first.
Yeah. Luciano's gonna take this seriously, but this is
Alright.
non-lethal. Like, she stay on. Like, you know.
Alright, if you want to attack non-lethally, you either need a non-lethal weapon, or you're taking -4 to, like, hit him in the shins.
What about like?
Oh, can we not just leave our sheaths on?
That works too.
Yeah.
Oh, does it have the same effect?
Yeah, it's just -4 to hit to do non-lethal with a lethal weapon.
Oh, right.
Unless you
So
have,
would
like,
leaving
a
the sheaths
blackjack
on
or
just
something.
make them into non-lethal weapons?
Oh yeah, but it's like it's not as aerodynamic as before.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Again, given this is a friendly duel, you can both just voluntarily lower your AC by 4 if you don't want to fuck around with your macros.
No, that's fine. I'll
And
just do the
can-
math in my head.
Can
Yeah,
Wyatt
just-
like do a perception check on the surrounding area?
Sure.
Oh
Just
yeah, I
for the
guess
boys.
Hansel's on watch duty.
We're getting to that, don't worry.
Oh okay, cool.
Oh, yeah.
28.
A few deer around, maybe the occasional like stag runs through.
Yeah, he's gonna. I forgot what the trick was, but it was like the flying one. Drone. I can't
While you
remember
look
what it's
that
called.
up, what are TK and Luciano doing? You guys just draw
Cool.
swords and stare at each other?
Yeah, I'm gonna 5-step forward and full attack.
Alrighty, where are you stabbing them?
Jesus.
We're just gonna do some glancing blows. I'm gonna fight like a rogue, but non-lethally, of course.
All right, do you want to feint him first so you get your sneak attack up, or
Hold
just
on, let
straight
me.
up swinging at him?
I don't think I need a feat for that because
Well,
if I feint, that's a standard action. Or
yep,
we
but
could,
it means you can still attack next round. Otherwise, feinting is the standard. Or you
yeah,
can
but like
right.
in order to get the bonus from the feint that I was looking at, it needs to be done in the same turn.
Really? You can't feint one round and then attack the next round?
Yeah, it seems really silly to me, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Like the feint ends at the end of my turn, essentially.
The attack must be made on or before your next turn. So last one turn, not the single turn.
Oh, it can be done on my turn.
Yeah, so like you
Yeah,
can
sure.
spend one turn fainting. I played a rogue and I did this. Yeah,
Okay,
so you can spend
I
one
just
turn
misunderstood
fainting.
then when I wrote. Okay, I'll feint then. Why
My
not?
bad. So basically, it is a bluff check opposed by a sense motive check.
Cool.
If you
All right.
make your saint, the next melee attack is a sneak
Oh,
attack. All right,
he's got
TK, can
he's
you?
got the read.
Yeah, so you spend your sneak attack. You spend your standard action trying to fake him out. TK, you sense the fake out. What do?
Let me get the grapple flowchart real quick.
You just grab him?
Hell yeah.
Alright. This is a
Alright, let's
combat
see.
maneuver.
Let's CMD. Fuck, where's... There we go. Does a 23 beat your CMD?
Indeed, it does.
Alrighty,
That's
TK.
really high.
TK, you can immediately roll me a fort save.
Alrighty,
You
alrighty.
suddenly feel really tired. 17. You do not immediately fall asleep, but as you grab a hold of him and you like start rolling him into a grapple, you immediately have the fatigue condition as your keep watch is immediately dispelled.
Mm.
Oh, interesting.
You'll see him like about to suplex you, and then all of a sudden he kind of just lets go and says, "Oh, hold on."
Oh,
Oof. That doesn't feel right. I think I
Yep.
pulled a muscle, maybe.
oh, I know I'm slippery, but I didn't think I'm that slippery.
And unfortunately, any vigorous activity, including any sort of fighting, ends your effect.
Yep.
So, like, as soon as you roll an attack roll, you are immediately fatigued. Lucas, you keep fighting.
Are we calling this off? Are you okay? What just happened to you?
I think I need to. I think I could get some rest.
Yeah, that seems wise. Listen, we should do this again, though. I could use some more practice in one-on-one combat. I fight better in groups, as I'm sure you've seen. We've dealt some delicious wombo combos in the past.
Oh, of course. Maybe we'll. Maybe after this dragon business blows over, we'll have a team-based sparring match.
That sounds like fun. And I just want to say, thanks for trusting me. I suppose what you've shown me is will stay between us unless you until you decide that you're ready to open up to the others.
I think it's more of a matter of getting the helmet off, rather than
That's fair. That's fair.
That said, I think it's
But
time we go to bed.
yes, but even so, I will not speak of this to the others.
All right.
All right, and we wander back.
Alright, Lucas, I sent you a thing if you'd like to practice with wooden practice weapons. That is absolutely a thing you can buy.
Ooh.
Oh, cool.
We could always grab a wooden stick.
Sticks also work, but if you want like specifically like what are those things called in kendo, like the wooden sticks? If you guys want stuff like that, you can purchase them. They're like gold.
I think they're
Not a
called
bad idea.
kendo sticks.
There you go. Party heads back. Hansel, you want to roll perception for the time that they were gone?
Yep. 20.
Alright, 50 Great Worms attack the
Was
party.
low.
Everyone is dead.
Um,
Who's on next watch?
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Who's on next watch? Hansel goes to
think-
bed.
I think the knight is sleeping like a tank tonight.
Oh, absolutely.
Hansel goes over to Duke and shakes him awake and says, Duke, it is the U-turn to staying awake. Hansel Bessel did the looking and the seeing, and did not seeing anything. Maybe some worms battling a battle with some ants, but that's it.
So, all right.
Duke wakes up.
Why is you
He's
doing a handstand, Duke?
I was laying down. I can't get back up. My arteritis. My artis. Oh, there we go. All right. You
Hansel,
have a good
just
sleep, my friend.
Steal Duke's sleeping bag.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Duke, roll perception.
Actually, no, Hansel's gonna stay awake until the chance comes back.
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
Alright, cool. Let me roll another D100.
Which one? There's been multiple
Alright.
at this point that I don't know which one would be
You find another chimp. Now you
Oh,
find a
shit!
ghost chimp.
George Drew!
That's below a 20. What the fuck happens?
Ghost chimp. Ghost chimp.
Ghost chimp.
just
That
Ghost chip.
is...
Ghost chip. Ghost chip.
Is
that is-
Grass
Wyatt
monkey?
tired, or does he need to be?
I assume you're sleep. I
Can
assume
he
your
be
rogue
up?
needs sleep.
Okay, he'll end up snuggling with Hansel.
Let's roll 2d20. Hey, look at me using actual random tables. Is interesting. All right.
ask you multiple questions just to say I don't remember.
Oh,
It's always ominous when the DM's just making DM noises and rolling a bunch of dice.
I'm
Like, what's
reading
gonna
a
happen?
PDF. Thank you very much.
Try to roll a D100, D10,000 before you finish.
You know what? Fine.
what?
What?
Wait, what?
No.
What?
Let's throw one of those effects in.
Oh, jeez.
You did it, man. You killed him.
Yes,
Kill
yes.
us all.
So 6, 7, 4, 3. What the fuck does that
Oh
mean?
no,
Oh,
not
you're so
another
good and you're pregnant
Bulbasaur.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Load one of heart. 10 minutes. That would have been from the.
Ooh, that's cool.
Hold on, I have to think about this real quick.
Oh, jeez.
Nearest. Because that wouldn't fit.
Oh.
Oh my god.
That
It's a building.
wouldn't fit. Actually,
The fuck?
how big is your wagon? How big is the wagon?
10 feet wide. What? 10 feet by 15 feet.
Probably
Is
about
it?
the size of a room.
Well, we
Like in
fit 3
height?
people in there, 6 people in there, and
So that
one
would
person
be-
takes up 5 feet. Where is my thought process?
I think they're
How
usually
big-
like the size of a room, like in height.
Like a very narrow room, I think. Maybe.
Alrighty. Hold on. I'm thinking about this real quick. Give me like a second.
Proceeds to gain 2 trillion gold coins.
Oh my
You
god,
read
it's
it.
What?
Solid
Oh
Neji.
All
fuck.
right. So
You too.
I'm trying to think of how this works narratively right here. But
Oh,
essentially,
God.
Hansel goes to bed, and like one of he's carrying all of these weird artificer ingredients, and one of the random potions you have just kind of drips into the water, and it doesn't hit the ground. It actually drips so far deep through a crack in the soil. It drips about 1,000 feet straight down, wherein a gigantic worm is currently about to be eaten by 2 shambling mounds. Your potion
Salad
hits
energy.
it. There is an explosion of magical energy, at which point the worm grows to about 10 times its normal size and is teleported straight back up to to basically almost inside your wagon. Roll initiative. That's where we're stopping session.
Fuck.
Everyone?
Everybody.
Wow.
Oh
Almost.
fuck.
That is
Oh,
that is my explanation for friggin'
Should have waited till next session to roll initiative.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's hope that
shit.
we're not fighting an actual purple worm right now, because I think we'll get
it's not
whooped.
an actual purple worm.
Okay.
It's a comically large worm, probably.
What's it called?
What- Will a pit trap work on the worm? That's a real question.
That is, for reference, what you rolled on the wild animal table is target teleports 1 mile straight up. So this guy was underground a few seconds ago, and he is very confused.
maybe we can use diplomacy.
I
Or
will-
intimidation.
Yeah.
I will say the worm is just as fucking surprised as you guys are. So neither side gets a surprise round.
Shoo!
But anywho, we will end the session here. Hope y'all had fun, and TTYL next Thursday.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Have a good night, guys.
Have a
a
good
Good
night,
night.
guys.